Seaman asked Brooke to the party on Friday.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Dude,
What?
dude, I really don't think she likes you like that, you know?
Well, why do you say that? Did she say something?
What are you guys talking about?
What's up, Brooke?
Hey.
We were just talking about if Bigfoot really exists or not, you know?
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Right. You sure you're just not making shit up, so I don't know what you're actually talking about?
Those are some pretty big accusations there, Brooke. I mean, we are in the woods.
That is true.
And people usually do talk about Bigfoot in the woods, so...
True again.
Or maybe you're thinking about those guys who mysteriously disappeared last year after their bachelor party.
Wait, my cousin told me all about that. Wait, my cousin said that that Bigfoot killed everyone in there, and there were no bodies left.
Really?
Yeah, he was serious.
That's such a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's just intense. It's not that big of a deal.
It's the 3 tents.
Wait, yeah, it was like 6 or 7 guys, right?
Yeah.
With the strippers? Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh, shit. Wait, this must be their site. Hello? Hello? Oh, shit.
So I guess that's why there's signs here, huh? To keep us out? It's doing a pretty good job, huh?
Dude, someone wants us to leave, and I think we should.
So is that why you guys made me come out here? You wanted to try to scare me, get me to piss myself? Well, I got news for the both of you. I'm not pissing anywhere but on this tree.
Dude, what are you doing?
Come on!
You put that thing away.
Could have given me a warning.
Dude, you're peeing on the tree like some kind of animal marking its territory.
This is now my tree, and this is now my territory. So if you or any Sasquatch, Bigfoot, skunk ape thing have a problem with that, you can take it up with me.
Wait, Jake, shut up. Did you hear that? Dude, you fucking get it now, man. You pissed off Bigfoot.
I didn't piss off Bigfoot, okay?
Bro, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! It's the abominable snowman!
Hilarious.
It's probably just a bear or something, dude. We're in the woods.
Yeah, just a bear. A bear that's gonna rip us to shreds.
Dude, this black guy is not dying in this movie. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
That's not a bear. That's
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. don't mess with Bigfoot. I told you this. You
I'm
don't
not
listen.
saying he's not real anymore. Look, we need to find the car, okay? But first. Brooke, will you go to the party Friday night if we get out of this room?
Are you seriously asking
Are
me
you
that
kidding me
now?
right now?
Are you
The car's just
Good job, guys. Think the fans are gonna like this.
That one kicked ass. That was the best one yet, man.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? I don't know what that was.
You don't think it's
Hi, this is Kris from Hush Money, and you're watching Fridays with Kris. Yeah! Meow, 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 meow.
Hello.
Wow.
Hi.
Hi. We're back. Lou, what's up? The lights, the sky, the beautiful weather.
Just answering your question.
Matt,
I'm barely awake.
you with us?
Yeah.
Billy.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up? I'm ready to do this. The show's even up.
Yes, the
Your
show's
three more stories up.
What?
You were on the 9th floor. Now you're on the 12th floor.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
because
So even the show
We're
elevated.
moving on up.
exactly. So how is everybody on this wonderful Friday?
Wet and
good?
cold.
It's moody outside.
I'm trying to wake up and
It's
I had to
moody?
park like a mile away, but I'm doing good.
Just a mile?
So did I, 6 blocks.
Well, Kat
do the
here,
same.
and I've been dreaming about this day for a long time because we've been off for what seems like forever.
What a way to come
So-
back.
I've been off most of my life.
Yeah, we know that, Lou. We know. But I am so excited to be back, guys. Like, I've missed y'all tremendously.
Uh-uh.
I've missed you too. I've been going through a lot the last couple months. I traveled some. I went to LA. That was fun.
Yeah, I saw.
And now
your
I'm
videos.
back.
Fucking A, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, on this, well, I guess you called it a moody Friday.
Moody.
Yeah.
It's
I
'cause
call
of
it
the
a
weather.
wet, cold,
It's the
and
weather.
like Frizzy. Look at this, y'all. This
Emo
is my
Friday.
natural curl. What do you think?
I love it. Looks nice. I like the color.
I was like, you know what? Jim Morrison just, yeah,
yeah, it does kind
let
of
his hair just do whatever. And I was like, I'm sick and tired of fighting. I'm sick fighting about it and
So
wanting
now
it
you
to
just
be
need
perfect.
some leather pants and you're good to go.
Oh yeah,
you
after I
go.
lose about 30 pounds.
Do late Jim Morrison. Do late Jim Morrison, like LA
Oh, right
Woman
before he
era.
died? Yeah, well, LA Woman, you know, was his last album.
Yeah. I'm very aware.
Okay.
You're not the only Doors fan.
No, I know, but I did my research and I did it well. So I'm so glad to be back, and we've got like some special guests. So we have return guests. Billy is actually a return guest. So what are we going to talk about today, Billy?
We're going to talk about the weather. And my movie coming out.
Oh, yeah.
people.
We're going to talk about that on the second segment. We're also having my friend Lonnie. Remember Kurt? Lonnie! We're going to
Good
have
old
him call
Lonnie.
in eventually.
That's right.
And Matt's going to play some music. So I wanted to, do you have your guitar all set
I
up?
do. What's up with that? I'll set it up whenever I guess
you-
go to a break.
Brought
No,
electric
you're
today?
going to start us off with some music.
Oh, I am. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
So bust out that guitar and let's get going.
Whip it out and let's go.
I'm like watching
The
that. and
guitar.
going, what's going on? It's a delay though. I'm like, I'm not looking down. Why does it show me looking down?
This is all lies.
Wait, I'm not holding that.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, that's always the messed up part. You'll watch stuff on there, and then everybody's reacting late, so there's this
Yeah.
like long sort of
It's
somebody
not
going,
picking my nose now. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't even do that.
That's crazy.
I did bring my electric.
Oh, you brought your electric, so there's no acoustic, and it looks like rustic. Rustic electric. Is it a Strat?
Very cool.
Plug in.
Cat?
See that outlet down there, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like it.
If it takes one more plug, it might explode.
What do you need to plug in?
His aunt.
Yes. Is there?
To an outlet?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have one.
Can it stretch down there? Oh, by the
Any of
way,
you guys guitar players? Aren't you a guitar player?
I'm not. This dude is.
I am. Yeah.
You not reading your guitar?
Nah.
he's talking about his
I'm just-
his movie today.
I'm just doing a movie today.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, here
Us in this brick wall.
I got
Good solid brick.
I got doggy snacks here.
Where's that? Where's
Sure,
that?
I'll take one.
Yeah, I haven't had breakfast. So.
Doggy biscuit. We got a dog down here. He's an awesome dog.
It's Cat's dog.
What's the dog's name?
That's
Anakin, like
Anakin, like
Heineken.
Anakin
It's
Skywalker.
Anakin.
We got Anakin Skywalker over here. He's down at the bottom here.
Oh, here we go. There you go. Anakin.
Give a doggy treat.
Too bad you can't see him. He's
Yeah, they're
all
actually just
cozy down
pretending.
there.
They're all hallucinating
Yeah.
on mushrooms right now. There's actually no dog under there.
It's really just a girl, and we're feeding her to hang out
Yeah.
down there.
Oh boy.
This is not a Me Too show. We can say stuff, right?
You can say whatever you want.
It isn't now.
Wait, now that you mention
You
it.
can say whatever you want, but you'll never work again.
Well, we all know Billy, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh yeah.
Introduce yourself,
Oh,
who you
gosh.
are, what you do.
Yeah, nobody knows who you are.
My name's Todd Jenkins. I am the writer-director of Cherokee Creek and pretty much everything else, I guess.
You did that music video too, right?
I did the music
Yeah,
video
yeah.
that
Did
you
the-
guys just watched, the Sasquatch. And I've been working on this movie. I guess we're about to start our 4th year. So I've been living in a cave for 4 years, and I'm really glad to get the hell out of there so you guys can finally see this kick-ass movie.
Were you doing the editing too?
I did every damn thing.
Oh man.
So did you
Yeah.
bring me a T-shirt?
That's
You
nocturnal.
didn't bring me a T-shirt?
We did not. We're out of them right now, but we will get you one.
Sold out.
Look at her
You sold out of your T-shirt?
Sold out.
trying to
We
get
have
the
to do
swag.
big orders for the T-shirts, so
Yeah.
if you guys want shirts, let us
I
know
shit
because we
you
have to
not.
order like 50 or 60 shirts at a time.
We sold out like the first 2 screenings we did here in Dallas.
Did one in Austin
yeah.
too, right? Yeah.
It was at Angelica in
We
Dallas.
showed it in Dallas to 600 people so far, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I think you had like an opening,
I
yes.
invited you.
But I can't remember. I had something like I was like wanting to go so bad, but I couldn't because I had a prior arrangement.
Of
Like, but
course.
not Canada full.
Of course.
I can't even talk
The both
today.
two.
Well, now
twice
it's
that
on
we-
iTunes. Have you guys pre-ordered it for $9.99 yet?
Oh, is it onto iTunes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
I'm gonna have to go grab
It's
it.
an
then.
exclusive deal, guys. And exclusive means it's not on Blu-ray right now. Exclusive means
Okay,
it's
you
on
know
iTunes.
what?
But
You
I
guys
loved
need
it
to
on
get-
Blu-ray.
But you need to get into Netflix and Hula.
Well, the problem with
Yeah,
Netflix is
Hula,
they don't
like
pay
the girl.
filmmakers, so we will not be doing Netflix. I don't plan on it unless they decide
Well,
to
if they
pop
don't,
up some money.
but you know what? If they don't pop you some money, you get exposure.
I'm not worried about exposure. I've
Yeah.
been doing this 20 years.
Can't pay the bills with
Okay.
exposure.
He's got plenty of exposure. I don't have a house or car because our money is in this movie, so screw exposure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna have to live in exposure
But
for a little
you can
while.
put it on Amazon Prime. And a lot of people have Amazon Prime, and Amazon Prime does pay us per viewing.
Oh, so do you have it on that then?
Not yet. iTunes exclusive. iTunes exclusive. Right now.
I don't.
But what does exclusive mean?
I don't do movies on iTunes.
But
I only buy
words.
music.
But it will be coming out on Amazon, regular Amazon. What was the other ones?
Voodoo. Google Play.
Yeah, and Google Play on Christmas Day.
Oh, nice.
But right now we're doing the $9.99 exclusive deal with iTunes.
Gotcha.
But that
So
will
can
all
you
change on
buy the
Christmas
DVD?
Day. What's that?
Can you buy the DVD?
It's digital right now.
We don't have
She wants a hard
If you
copy.
guys buy it for the $9.99, I know it's a lot of money. It's like a drink, at happy hour. If you pay the $9.99, check it out. If you like it,
It's a drink at House of Blues.
yeah, a drink at House of Blues. Then I will spend another several months putting together a kick-ass Blu-ray with you with lots of special features. But we have to make sure you guys are going to want to watch it and support the film.
Yeah, right, there you go.
That's
Well,
right.
there you go. But like, if I put it on iTunes, see, I don't watch stuff on my phone. I don't like to watch stuff on my phone.
Well, a lot of people have Apple TV, so it hooks right up to your TV.
No, see, I have
So are you
the
like
Amazon
projecting from
Fire.
your phone onto the TV?
Can I
do
get
that.
it on
Yeah.
Amazon Fire? The Fire Stick?
You'll be able to play it on Amazon. You'll be able to play it on
You
all those.
will be able. So
on the
not yet.
25th.
Okay.
Right now, it's exclusive pre-order
That's
on
right.
iTunes till the 25th. So you just have 11, 12 days left.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not
Whatever
that
the
far
day is.
out.
You can actually do the 12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas. That's
That's right.
guys
You can
wanna
buy
start-
it as a
Is that
gift.
what he's going to be singing for us today? 12 Days of Christmas.
I
Man, I'll see
have
about
no
the Christmas
idea.
music. Yes.
Yes, we have Matt.
Rockin'
He's
Rudolph.
plugging her in. So did you name your guitar? I like your strap.
Haven't named it, no. Should I name it?
Sure, I would. I named mine Midnight.
Midnight?
My red one's
No, I
called
did paint
Bloody
it by
Mary.
myself. It's a
You didn't name it Carrie. You named it Bloody Mary.
Yeah,
Very cool.
it's Bloody Mary.
Right. Red rum, red
Also
rum.
named my ex-girlfriend Bloody Mary. She was always bloody.
I know my friend Mike. My friend Mike. I only go to his house exclusively to watch the most horrible
Stories I've helped.
horror flicks. You ready to go?
He's tuning.
famous song, right?
C.
La 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 la.
G.
B. Be ready.
What's up?
All right, we're gonna get some music here from by Matt. Okay, Matt, why don't you introduce yourself again? Did you get all warmed up there?
Not really.
Like a cozy fire? Not
Nervous. I don't
really.
know why I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's me.
I know it's you.
Oh, so how are you?
Sebastian was supposed to be here. And so me and Sebastian worked on this song, yeah, so he just, I guess he decided not to. Sebastian, you know Sebastian.
Didn't he the crab off Little Mermaid?
No.
Oh.
Sebastian. Venezuela.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here with me today.
Oh.
And he's not, as you can see.
No, you're solo.
I am not Sebastian.
Okay, so but introduce who you are, what you do.
I play guitar and I'm also a
Talking to
car
the mic.
salesman.
Oh, so you did get the job.
Yeah, I interviewed with
Congratulations.
two companies. So I've taken one drug test and probably going to take the next one maybe Monday.
And how are you doing? Because the last time we talked about you being sober.
Yeah, 6 months, over 6 months.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Awesome blossom. Okay, so what do you got for us?
Well, I'm going to do Path to Galilee.
What is it called?
Path to Galilee.
Okay, I think you played this, so tell me the story behind it.
Really, it's about kind of stereotypes.
All right.
You know, just how, just things of the world, I guess. You know what I mean? Like to not get wrapped up into them.
Okay.
And that I guess we all walk our own path. You know, and that I guess, I mean, I grew up a preacher's kid. And so, like, you know, I guess my path has always been just trying to either get to or get back to, you know, just having God in my life.
Okay.
So it's kind of about that.
Right, good deal. Let's hear it.
Crowds have always been way too crowded for me. Stereotypes might not be the type you see. And I said the money ain't all it's cracked up to be. Crack tried to get you, but it ain't gonna get me. 'Cause I know a man, yeah, walk the sea. A man who sold him, hung himself from a tree. There's no other place I'd really rather be. Walking the path to Galilee. Nose job, baby, ain't nothing that you really need. Paper in your hand, you know not to believe. And implants always implant the wrong seed. It might get you, baby, but it ain't gonna get me. 'Cause I know a man, yeah, walk the sea. A man who sold him, hung himself from a tree. There's no other place I'd really rather be. Walking the path Galilee. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't even read it. I like asked Lou what time it was, and I'm like going, oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, ignore the analog. The battery's dead on it. So
Okay.
just read the digital.
That was awesome, Matt.
Oh, thank you.
Very
That was
cool.
awesome.
That's
Yes.
actually the first song I ever wrote.
Nice.
Years ago. I've changed it up, kind of made it more bluesy.
Got all kind of stuff.
Bluesy's good.
I like it.
Biggest challenges. Something.
So, what made you decide to relic your Strat?
Well, I think I just wanted to personalize and make it my own. I feel like a guitar. I mean, it is, and it's not that. It's a American-made deluxe, and so it's the top of the line. And so I figured, you know what? I just wanted to make it my own. That I figured that if I didn't put my imprint on it, that it wasn't mine. And so, just
That's
in my
pretty smart. I like that.
Yeah. all the greats that I've, I love to.
Wait. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I love fucking with people when they want to call me while I'm on my show. Hello?
What's up, dude? What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
You're making some kind of crazy food that I would never make.
Crazy food that you would.
Where's the Vaseline?
You're at Applebee's, ruining America. Themed restaurants. I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm doing.
Not stick that there.
What, are you at a wrestling thing?
She's tongue wrestling.
Come on. Yes, I like these. I like playing these games. What else?
Give me a small hint.
Is it going to be 500 for the next hour too?
She's literally giving the dog a bone.
Okay.
Oh, do that. I like that.
Ruining your day because nothing is right with the sushi.
Yeah.
Wait.
Just leave on the heels.
Wait. Wait. Say that again.
I said you're at a sushi place with a bunch of dudes ruining everything because nothing is right with the sushi. And it's
I like the way the line lays up the back of your stock.
Hang on. I'm gonna put you in a
little to the
FaceTime
left.
you.
A little to the left. Reach down.
Oh, take it.
Every goddamn. Oh shit. Why do you have a
What up, man?
What's up, Mike?
You're on the air, dude.
You love me.
We have no sushi.
You're on the show.
See, look. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So, what are you doing, Mikey?
What am I doing?
Are you gonna stick me in the microwave again?
No, I
Stick in the mic.
Yeah. There's a fetish for everybody.
Murray from Caddyshack. You ever seen Caddyshack?
Yes, I did. Of course.
Here comes the riveting content everybody's been waiting for. A phone call.
I found a rat in my garage, so I've been finding every goddamn rat that I can find.
Oh, poor rats.
Do you guys know
Yeah.
Mike? Really?
Oh, hey, Bill.
No, but I'm a friend of the rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the gas
What's
monkey.
up?
I think Billy
Yeah.
does.
Check this out.
What's that? Oh, look, he's got.
Hey,
Look,
Cherokee
look,
Creek.
look.
Oh my God,
Wait,
it's his
wait,
penis.
Wait.
Dude.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Fucking A,
Stay
bro.
right there. Look,
He's got a Cherokee Creek.
Cherokee
wristband.
Creek
That means
wristband.
he went to the screening.
You went to the screening.
I did.
Yes, thank you for
I
that.
went with Ashley.
Along with,
Well, did you like it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
We're actually.
I don't know if this is a backhanded compliment, but it was 10 times better than I thought it was going to be.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We're on right now promoting it.
Yeah,
That's right.
yes. Mikey always makes me watch these horrible horror flicks.
That's not true. Yeah, well, you know.
Some of them.
Yeah, okay, it's
Whatever
partially
that
true.
rocker
See,
one
folks,
was,
he
that
said
was horrible.
it was 10 times
10 times better than he expected.
better than he
Yeah.
expected. The
You need
movie
to put that quote on the poster. 10 times better than I expected.
The question is, what did he expect?
Is it good enough to buy the, are you going to buy the movie?
Do what?
I knew you were going to take that wrong because I was just like, oh, well.
Nah, I'll take it.
Low expectations are the
Look
key
at
to
your
succeeding
smile.
in
It's so
entertainment.
cute.
But it was good. I liked it. It was
No, I totally get it because independent films, man. A lot of people gonna like,
I like independent films, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well, see,
excited
the
to
one
see it.
thing,
I'm
the
excited
one
to
thing
see it.
about Mike
Christmas Day
is that
comes out.
if he did not
Also,
like
we'll
it,
be talking about that.
Okay.
if he did not like it, he would not be advertising it in his kitchen. Hey, wait, go to your kitchen and show him the cool posters you have.
You're going to think I'm weirder than I am.
No, because you're fucking awesome. Let me see your weird posters.
How do I flip this shit? Okay, hold on.
We got to see your weird posters.
Oh, show him your Batman light.
Why don't you just whip out your butt?
Come make me dinner. Go to the next one.
Cook me dinner.
Or cook me dinner.
And I'm sure the audience is really participating in this right now.
That's our next movie, man.
Picture posters, everybody.
Wait, that's his favorite one.
Monkeys.
Kat, you want to put some pictures of some weird posters up just so we can actually play
y'all,
along?
stop. What did you say, Mike?
Collaborate and listen.
And he's holding a sheet.
Oh my God! Show him your Batman light.
It's all in the sheet.
Look at his Batman light. He's got a real Batman light. Isn't that awesome?
That is cool.
And my
Sounds like his little sheethead.
They were getting rid of their vanity risers, and I was like, I need that to put shit on, like, so I can reach stuff on the top.
That's fucking awesome.
So lunch? You want to go get lunch?
Over by me somewhere up north.
Pizza maybe or something. Yeah, pizza's good.
That's right. The fact that you have a Cherokee Creek wristband that you
that's. Wait, check. That's his Christmas tree. Turn on your light and show them your Christmas tree.
Now everybody picture a Christmas tree.
Like, is it already ordained with ornaments on it?
Yeah, it's just kind of.
No, we're on a show. This is great.
Is it like a Douglas fir?
Balls are hanging out on it. Yes. Big old balls hanging out on that Christmas tree right now.
Is it a Douglas fir?
It could be. It's got a little bit of fur on it, I think.
Spruce is nice.
Yeah, spruce is good this time of year.
We actually did have some of those.
It's a bear. It's a real live bear.
Is it a frosted tree?
Oh, there's
Real live bear?
Oh, it's a bear. Has it got a skirt on?
It's got a skirt on. That's his Christmas tree.
All right, so there's a bear with a skirt on, if you can picture that now.
It's a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I'm trying to visualize
It's
for
Friday.
the audience.
Are you working at the Gas Monkey tonight?
Balls.
Yes, bear balls.
All right. Let's do movies tonight.
That's the only ornaments. It's just bear balls.
Bear balls.
Yes.
You could do Cherokee Creek.
Hey,
I'll watch.
Hey, Lou.
Yes.
I pulled up.
Okay, I'll call you after the show. Okay.
Oh. Cool. Okay.
All right. Bye.
There you go.
Oh, that worked. That's a good visual representation of his Christmas tree. That works. So
right, well, that was
everybody that didn't get to see it, that's pretty much what we saw. Was that? That's like a courtroom sketch version of it.
That was cool. I'm glad that he called.
I mean, isn't it the way the universe works? And he just happened to have that, and he actually.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Yeah, he was actually at the screening.
Yes.
I love what he said.
We should have. I should have him just because if he calls in, you can hear him better.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to ask him some questions. What was his favorite part? What did he like about it the most?
Yeah, that's call him up. Let's do it.
So, we might have to do that on break. I might have to tell him to call in so he can give his input during y'all's segment.
Yeah.
Okay. We're over scooching back over to Matt.
We don't have to yet. All righty then.
You have the floor. It's all back on you.
Yeah.
No,
Nervous again.
No pressure. We're just all going to be silent now.
No, you said you put that guitar together?
It's a Fender Strat Deluxe.
Yeah.
American made, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's the natural color is the sunburst.
Yeah. Yeah,
nice.
But I like what you did on the,
on the
front.
Yes.
So you did that yourself?
I did, yeah. And so actually I had an Eddie Van Halen Wolfgang USA Custom Classic. And so when I got that was like my next.
The PV or the EVH?
The EVH.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking badass. And so when I had that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and customize this one. And so it's a 2006 Diamond Series. So it's the anniversary.
Nice.
Right?
Ooh,
and actually, I bought it from a kind of a mom and pop guitar store. And so it was used, if you will, but it had never been played. I mean, the case still had all the the coverings.
Are those abalone inlays stock? Yeah. Wow,
that's really nice.
I like those inlays. Yeah.
And so I just I wanted to kind of get back to some of the like Eddie Van Halen and Jimi Hendrix and all those guys. They kind of made their guitar their own.
Yeah,
Willie Nelson. His guitar, and so I felt that I just wanted to kind of. I just love guitars for one, and so I wanted to make it my own, and so I just started sanding it down and then kind of.
Have you sanded the neck yet?
I did not sand the neck.
Oh man,
why does it look like you sprayed? I mean, that you spilled wine on it or grape juice or something.
That's finger paint. I first had it like this
pink
finger paint.
I know pink, like color pink, red,
it's
cranberry.
Like blood, actually, it's supposed to look like blood.
He threw up on it.
Blood? Why would you want to put blood on it when?
Why wouldn't you want to put blood on it? Yeah, come on.
I would have to agree, but He made it all cool and baby blue rustic.
Yeah.
So the blood just didn't match the whole thing to
Talking
me.
Hendrix here. He put flowers on his guitar and then set it on fire.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you put blood on baby blue?
Well, actually, when I that was the first design that I did.
Okay.
And
You set
so
it
it
on
was
fire?
like all red, and I had like this red here, and I kind of had like almost like a like a wolf or something had scratched through it. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like cat scratch.
Like
Feel
cat
like,
scratch, yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And so then, since it was finger paint and it really kind of was a more heavier type of paint, I sanded that down. And so then, I started learning more about just lacquers and stuff like that. And so I just like blue. I like that kind of blue kind of
Because
color.
of the
Makes me-
color of your eyes.
Yes, the color.
Do you want me to write a song for you?
Yeah, please do. Yeah, happy song. I'm still trying to write a happy song.
No,
Yes, I told him last time he was here. He had a whole kind of depressing song, and I was like, "Why don't you do a happy one, a sunshine one?"
Right.
Mhm.
Like that,
Well,
happy
blues
blues?
don't have to be blue.
Trying to be happy.
They don't. No, you're right.
Or moody, or
It's kind of like, why can't you write happier emo music?
I agree with the happy, but ever since Matt has come into this studio, his music has always hit a certain spot in my heart.
Well,
like
thank you.
I
It has.
connect with it. He sings about
and we can't see you.
No.
I know
Oh,
you have the
hang
camera
on.
up. Yep, let's
Wait.
put Cat on.
Hey, what camera does that say?
Can we see
Cam
him?
C.
Okay.
See.
Hey.
That's
Cat
what
is back.
we're listening to over there.
And speaking of Cat, real quick, so I don't forget, why don't you tell us about Spider-Man?
Spider-Man and Spider-Woman. So the past 4 years, me and my fiance, Jansen Ray, you're probably listening right now, we've gone out and passed out toys to unprivileged children on Christmas morning.
Awesome.
So this would be year number 4 that we do it. And we do it in Southeast Dallas. And this year we weren't even going to do it just because life. Things have been tight, money's been tight, we've been so busy, and then I came across this this mother who had 6 children, couldn't afford anything for her kids for Christmas, and that's when I realized those unprivileged children are always going to be there no matter what.
Yep.
So we need to do our job, we need to get out there, we need to help them, we need to give them hope. So that's what we're doing. We raise toys and give them out on Christmas morning, and we're actually doing a toy drive this Sunday in Royce City at
That's where I'm graduated from, yeah.
That's
Really?
over there by like Greenville, Texas, way
Yeah.
up there, Royce
Right,
City.
Right near Rockwell. That's
We're-
where I graduated
have
from,
you
so,
guys
yeah.
heard of the wrestling match? Heroes of Wrestling, I believe, is what it is.
No.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's a wrestling match, and you come in. If you bring a toy, you get a raffle ticket, and they're going to be raffling off front row
Wrestlers.
seats for a cage fight, I believe, something of the sorts. I can pull up the flyer for you.
Okay.
So we've got
So
that
the
going
wrestling
on.
thing isn't at Royce City. The drive is at Royce City to get a raffle. For
Well,
the
it's
wrestling
both.
thing. Oh,
So they've
okay.
got a wrestling match that night when people bring in the toys.
I got it.
Who's wrestling?
Oh, God.
Is it like wrestlers? Is
Now
it
we
like,
want to know.
Yeah. Oh,
like W's,
I got
whatever,
you.
WWE.
I'm going to
yeah.
pull it up.
You wrestle.
Yeah, you gotta go wrestle now. Here, thanks for the toy. Go wrestle.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Are they raffling off
Yeah.
any positions to actually be part of the wrestling?
Like in Spider-Man, when you sign
because
up.
that would be very Spider-Man-ish.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe
Yeah.
Spider-Man might kick some butt. You
He could
never
come in as
know.
Spider-Boy.
Wasn't that Randy? Who was that guy? Randy. God, what's his name?
Excuse
the,
me.
The wrestler.
You can
Macho
orgasm
Man?
when you
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
I need some pepper.
Hey, I want to say that I'm so proud of you for doing that.
Thank you. I
so
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Cool.
It's awesome.
So we're doing one more toy drive.
Before you go, where in Royce City so people know to go there?
You know what? I'm gonna pull that flyer up and
Yeah.
I'll flash it on the screen.
All right,
'cause I don't
flash us,
even-
please.
I'm so bad
You're
at
gonna pull it
this.
up and then flash us?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't be flashing. The camera will be. The computer. Anyways.
That changes it.
We have one more event on Saturday. Spider-Man will be out at the Deep Ellum Outdoor Market. We'll be selling our art. So
Cool.
Lou, I've got your dream catcher over here.
You should give that to me so we put it on camera.
Yes, I will. I'll be selling my dream catchers.
Who knew she did it?
Yes, I was going to ask you about. I was going to ask you about the dream catcher. So you're still doing that?
I am.
Well, go ahead and reach over there and let's see what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, so we'll be Spider-Man.
Here, I'll go grab it. You do your mic thing.
Thank you. Thanks. Oh, Lou. So Spider-Man will be selling his. He makes comic book canvas art. So he makes collages out of old comic books and resins it and sells it as canvas art. And I'll be selling my dream catchers as well as crystals. And 100% of the proceeds will go to toys. And we are also accepting toys. So
Now, when you say Spider-Man, somebody dress up in Spider-Man?
Yes, like Spider-Girl and Spider-Man. So legit, real, like awesome looking costumes, like the real deal.
Yeah,
So
like cosplay.
Real
twigs.
twigs.
I mean,
Hey, man, that's badass.
Hey Lou, flash that for me.
Yes.
This
Twigs.
is the one that I purchased from her, so it'll be hanging in my house away from the cats.
Which thank you for supporting my art.
Oh yes, of course.
I greatly
That is
I always
cool.
try to
appreciate
help people out that are doing their own thing there. So
And you did that?
I did.
That's fucking
So,
badass.
so all my art is pretty much made out of natural resources. The feathers you see there, I collect. They've either come from my chickens or I find them in the wilderness. The twigs, obviously, I go out and I find. The sinew is real. The arrowhead is real. So it's pretty legit. And not to mention, it's made by a Native American.
Awesome.
Yay.
Because she's Native American.
Yes, I am. So
Where's your family from?
Gosh, where are they not from?
America, she's Native American.
Right.
Oklahoma.
Good one.
Smart ass. Oklahoma.
Well,
Where?
Sweden.
No,
Native American, where you from, Jeremy?
hey,
Native
close.
American from Sweden.
Close. My mom is Irish too. Ohio. My mom was born and raised in Irving.
Irving?
Yeah.
Really? Well,
Irving.
But like the rest of your family, though, not just your immediate. Like, are they from Oklahoma,
Give us
South
your genealogy
Dakota?
on the show real quick.
In
Do
Ohio?
you know it?
No. I do know that my great grandmother walked the Trail of Tears. But other
Really?
than that, I don't really know my lineage that much. I'm going to try once I get a little bit of cash in my pocket.
Well, I mean,
What part
do,
of
do you
Ohio?
still have family that's alive on your?
I do. My great grandmother, she's still alive.
Wow.
I need to actually get a lot of that information from her.
I would be writing notes because these are things that you can pass on to your children.
Agreed, definitely.
Yeah.
So my dad, Matt, you asked, he's from Akron,
Akron.
Ohio.
3 of my daughters were born in Cleveland on the east side, Menor.
Yeah, that's not far away.
My mom is from that area, so I lived in that area for about 9 years.
Wow.
And Irving, and I grew up in Irving, South Irving.
Real? So did you go to Nimitz?
I went to Nimitz High School.
So did
Yeah.
my mama. Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe we knew each other.
Probably so. Small world. It gets smaller.
What year did you graduate?
They dated.
Oh, jeez.
Wouldn't that be awkward?
Probably like early, maybe mid
Mid
80s.
80s. Yeah, she probably knows maybe the Love Brothers. Boswell. Brian Boswell went to MacArthur, and he graduated like in '84.
Oh, you already.
I'll have
Remember
to see.
Brian Boswell, the football player?
What's up, guys?
I'll ask her, definitely.
Irving is a little bit different back then than it is today, and it was different when I went to school.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying what's up to myself.
It was a smaller kind of community back then.
When I went there, it was. I mean, I was on the south side of in South Irving, and it got kind of rough back then when I was going to school.
Oh, goodness. I had no idea Irving had a rough side.
Yeah, we were
It's
kind
always
of.
been Irving to me.
Yeah, no, there's different components of Irving. It was actually the south side of the tracks or South Irving was on the south side of the tracks.
Actually, yes. Yes, my mother did tell me about
Yep.
that.
Fritz
Wow.
Park is where we go hang out, and that's where you either drink or fight, and or both drink and fight.
Yeah. Apparently, you weren't supposed to cross those tracks.
You were not. No, if you weren't from South Irving, most people, if you were on the north side of the tracks, you did not come into South Irving.
You wonder if they
throw
get
it
rid
up
of a lot of bad
and then
neighborhoods if they just stop building
Getting back
railroads.
behind the camera.
That's
I
a
thought that was
great.
great.
I just stopped
That really
building
is.
railroads.
Yeah, everybody
Protest
on the wrong-
railroads.
You can't be on the wrong side of the tracks if there's
Bro,
no tracks.
I like that idea.
Just trying to.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm trying to fix the world. Damn
Yep.
it.
Hell yeah.
Look at Luke.
No, but I like being on the wrong side of the tracks.
The next Gandhi.
That's right. Just gonna obliterate railroads. Nobody can be on the wrong side of the tracks anymore.
All right, I'm going to get this flyer pulled up, and I'm going to show you guys exactly where that is. So
She's gonna flash it.
exactly, I'm going to flash you.
Bringing the bachelor party to the show.
Yeah. Meanwhile, awkward silence.
Whoa.
Well, that's not what I was expecting at all.
Cherokee Creek right there.
It's meditation time.
It's our video.
That's a little awkward silence for y'all.
When are we going to talk about his movie?
I could talk for hours, man.
I want to hear about the movie.
This is your segment.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it when it comes out on Blu-ray.
I could talk for hours about the movie, so we're going to let you finish up. I will never
Okay.
shut up about the movie.
I told Lonnie to call. I don't know if we lost him because I think he was expecting it to be on my page and he didn't, so he went to the Dallas on air. So I texted him and told him to call in. So we're supposed to have him call in, but in the meantime, be listening for the phone. Do you have it turned up?
I sure do.
And why don't you play us another song, Matt?
Play another song?
Play another
Yes.
song.
We're not going to talk about his movie?
Yes, but that's after break.
That's after
He has the whole last segment.
Yeah,
to
we-
go.
I said,
Still on you, man. You got the floor. You got the floor.
Hey, Kat, I got another mic here under the table. You may just put that one in front of the amp.
Sure.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, no. It sounded perfect.
Oh,
last
you may
time.
do it like okay. All right.
You're good. You can just leave it like that. Hey, so by the way,
Leave it
guys,
like this?
it's called Wreck the Halls, and it's this Sunday, December 16th.
Rectum Halls,
Wreck
the
the
December
Halls.
16th.
It's not rectum halls. Can you say that?
Halls.
Kat, would you
Really
please
new
say
one.
that again?
Yes.
Is it rectum or rectum?
Oh,
Yes.
God. It's
Okay.
Wreck the
Oh, I'm sorry.
the halls.
I
Not
misunderstood.
the balls. The halls.
Rectum balls.
Wreck the balls.
And that's
Lou for ya. No sexual puns intended.
Oh, we got a phone
Oh,
call.
all of them are.
It's all over the place,
Phone
man.
call.
We got a caller.
Yay, phone call.
Caller.
Oh, he's
like
off the hook
us.
for a second.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Quick, write something.
yes, I'll write something right now.
Can we hear him?
How's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Can we'll pull up Lonnie's pictures, please, so everyone can see the lovely Lonnie. Lonnie. Remember when Kurtz was doing that to him? I think that Kurtz had a secret fascination for you. So how are you?
What's that?
A secret fascination. How are you doing?
Uh-oh. Who's got a secret fascination?
Kurtz.
When you were on last time, yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. I had to get a restraining order on that motherfucker.
Well, there's Lonnie. We have him up.
He's all about restraints, so I think you're good there.
This shit got weird with that dude.
So Lonnie has had lots of coffee and
weed.
and lots of weed because he lives in Colorado and it's legal there. So Lonnie, why
Because
don't
nobody
you
would do it if it's not legal.
Yeah. Well, it's legal there, so obviously, yeah. Anyways, introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Okay.
And why you exist.
My name is Lonnie Johnson. I am a professional touring backline tech. And for those of you that don't know what that is, basically it's setting up, maintaining, and tearing down the band's equipment, including amps, guitars, all that good shit. Putting everything together, making sure it functions right, repairing shit that breaks, and just basically making sure that the show goes on and everybody's happy.
And who are some artists that you've worked with that people would know?
Let's see. Over the last 5-6 months, I was out with Puddle of Mud, Tantric, Saliva, shows with Saving Abel. A band called Wayland. It's spelled Wayland. Phenomenal band. Oh my God, these kids are great. They got a huge price future ahead of them. There was a band called Talia. They were from Paris, and they came over here for this tour. I had no idea. They were kind of this punkish type band. They were really cool. So, yeah, those are some of the bands recently I've been with. I can think off the top of my head, actually.
And what is the most disgusting thing you've had to clean up off stage?
What's that?
What's the most disgusting thing you've had to clean up off stage?
Oh, boy.
There's some right up there. No, there's a Keurig right up there.
Basically make a mess on their guitars.
A Keurig, like a Keurig thing, like right in the lobby.
On
Like
the
right with
floor?
Yeah, there's like.
No, you're right.
Go check it
Hang on, they're taking coffee orders over here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Billy is taking a little coffee break.
Somebody said, yeah.
Everybody wants coffee.
Somebody
Yeah, coffee run.
Coffee if
All
you
right.
guys
All
would
right,
like-
I'll go with Billy and help him carry coffee.
All right.
Yeah. Just,
Okay, so you were talking about wiping spunk off a guitar.
Why doesn't anybody get my fucking coffee order here? I'm thirsty too, guys.
because we can't fly it to you.
You're in Colorado, dude. You get more than coffee delivered. We're over here just having to survive on caffeine. That's all we got right now. Just give us what we can, man.
It's so weird. Whenever I'm in different parts of the country, I gotta remember that it's not always legal where I'm at.
Yeah.
So I gotta be careful.
Soon, though.
One of the first things
Soon.
I ask myself, what state are we in? Is this green state or no?
It won't be long. It'll be all over at some point. The walls are coming down.
Oh, it's just so widely acceptable now.
Oh yeah. The stigma's kind of gone off of it. Plus, it's so much more valuable for medical research and stuff. So, it's one of those things that.
I see all walks of life going in and out of these places. I've seen old elderly people going in and just getting the lotion for their arthritis and it's not getting high. It's not about that.
Yeah,
it's about
yeah.
relieving their pain and stuff, So,
CBD.
A good friend of mine sells the oil, and I'm starting to learn quite a bit about that stuff.
Yeah, we have CBD here, and I've used it for some stuff, and it's great. It works really well.
Where do you get the CBD here? Because I'm trying to learn about it more.
It depends on what you're trying to get. I mean, if you're trying to get stuff that's ingestible, a lot of the vape shops and stuff sell it now. Like I had some CBD gummy bears.
Yeah, but I'm kind of leery about the vape shop. I did find a wellness, and I know that Kat would like it. They did have the gummies, but I didn't notice anything. And
what
they
was
also
the milligrams on it?
Well, you're not supposed to get high off of it.
Yeah, it's not a high.
It wasn't a high, but it's also supposed to be. It's supposed to be a pain reliever.
Yeah.
And I do have back pain.
Yeah.
I just didn't really notice a difference. I know that they had the higher, but the higher you go, they feel like they can charge you out the ass for it.
Oh yeah.
And
see, I found the vape shops are actually more dependable than the wellness shops because the wellness is like a lot of the Chinese import mass production stuff.
No, I asked her when I went to. But listen,
she would tell you the truth because she works there. Right?
I can tell you.
I asked them where it got how they get their stuff. They get it from California.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy with that, and they actually had a printout of like what their stuff has in it. Everything in it, which a lot of places and the vape. You ask the vape store for that, they can't give that. Can't provide.
I can just attest to the effectiveness of the stuff I've taken from the vape store versus somebody handing me a piece of paper that says it works.
Okay, how many milligrams are you using?
100.
100. And how much are you paying for that?
For 4 bears, it's like 16.
For 4 what?
Bears.
Oh, you're talking about
the gummy bears.
Okay, and how much is it?
16 for 4, and they're 100 milligrams.
Okay, what about are you using it in the vape?
Nah, I've never had any luck with the e-juice CBD stuff.
What about you?
So I started with the vaping as well, and the first one that I got was like $100, so it was kind of expensive.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Hi, big boy.
But it was like 600. It was like 600, right? And so, but then I went to Sunflower Vitamin Shop.
Oh, Sunflower's good.
Yeah, Sunflower's really good. And so I've actually started taking the capsules of it. And the capsules...
See, Lonnie, this is all we've got because it's not legal here. This is what we have to do.
We get shit.
Well, I would say it's not like, to me, I think it's not really like if you smoke a joint or, you do some methamphetamines or you drink alcohol. That's an instant. It begins to get into your blood and affect your brain immediately. I think CBD oil basically it just takes time. It takes from all the research that I've shown, taking the capsules, over a week to 2 weeks, you'll start to notice a difference.
Yeah.
And for me, I started taking it for anxiety to help my ADD, and also inflammation and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
mine's more for anxiety than anything else.
Mine's for anxiety.
And you feel like it helps?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. And again, I just started taking the capsules probably about 3 days ago. I was at the vape shop. And so, without a doubt, I definitely felt a difference in regards to lowering the anxiety levels. And so, but I think it takes time again. I mean, like,
and it's not like pharmaceutical grade stuff either. It's not going to like slam you like a painkiller would. It's just going to be more of just kind of just gently easing it off versus just, okay, I'm great for 5 minutes and then you feel, like crap afterwards because of all the side effects.
Yeah, so. I agree with you with that.
So I'll have to figure out what milligrams the gummies are. I bought like 5 of them for $10, I think.
Total?
See, and I had like the capsules. I had the capsules.
Hey,
yeah.
Let me share something with you guys.
Go for
that
it.
I learned at the store. They told me was with a lot of edibles. If you haven't had anything to eat, then it won't work as effectively. So they tell you to eat things that are sort of fatty, like chocolate or potato chips.
Interesting.
Not a lot, just, a couple of things, some French fries, whatever.
Yeah.
Lonnie has all the tricks.
That's cool. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Lon. That's good information.
Yeah, that's actually good info.
Yeah.
I know.
So
I'm liking it.
high fat content is the main thing.
I got 2 formal complaints that one, I'm used to seeing a little bit more cleavage from you, Kris, and 2, that Big Gulp is covering up what little there is for me to see. So could you please remove that?
You need to move the Big Gulp there, Kris. You're hiding the goods.
You're hiding the goods from the
yeah. He's losing all motivation to actually want to be on the show right now. So
Lonnie,
see,
focus.
Such a great tech.
Eyes up.
Such a great tech. Nothing goes unnoticed.
That's right. Attention to detail. So okay. All right. So you're a backline guy. So have you ever had to score drugs for any of your people?
No. No, it's such a different world.
It's the internet; they get their own now.
Their own thing or whatever, but it's not what I'm there for. But that's the safe answer, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can read between the lines there.
Let me ask you this: do you see more artists becoming sober? Because it seems like here in Dallas, I'm recognizing a lot of artists that are also becoming sober. Do you see that more in the industry?
Very much so, actually. And I mean. Sometimes I might see somebody have a couple of drinks or whatever, during the show or before the show. But for the most part, yeah, I think they're just taking better care of themselves. It's not an easy lifestyle out there, and we're not very young people anymore. Some of us, anyway. And a lot of them take better care of themselves now.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. It's just it seems to be a trend now that musicians are starting to realize I need to be in better shape to do this.
Yeah, because if you get to that point,
on some of these tours I've been on, seeing the different items in the dressing rooms. It's I'm seeing like fresh organic ginger and teas and different things like that. So a much more healthier lifestyle.
Yeah, which is
the occasional bottle of something or other around, but everybody is very much more consciously taking care of themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed it. I mean, even some of my friends that are in bands have decided to go more vegetarian, and myself included. I'm actually trying to cut out a lot of meat as well, trying to get in better shape. Because I find that I feel better on stage and everything as well. It's just you can sing better, you don't feel as weighed down and everything else. So it's kind of nice.
Are you feeling the effects of being over the age of 40?
Yes. Very much so.
Exactly.
I am old as hell.
Your diet is such an important part of it too. It's not an easy lifestyle out there, and you got to take care of yourself. But there's certain rules on the bus that you don't do, so you got to find things. At 2 a.m, I'm not about to eat some super hot chili or anything.
Yeah, for the good of everybody.
Yeah. So what is your favorite part of your job, and what is the worst part? Let's go with your favorite.
My most favorite. Well, I met meeting different people around the country. These last 5 months or so I've been on the road. I met some so many incredible people that I consider to be friends, lifelong friends now. You know, just in general, like there's a lot of great people, and it was a great energy when I was out there off the road. So, man, I would really probably say that's probably one of the perks, definitely the big one, is just being a lot of incredible people out there.
Awesome. And what is the worst part of the job?
Let's see. Well, for me personally, and I know this is a pretty typical answer for everybody, and I already know that you know what I'm going to say, but it's just kind of leaving family. You know, that's always a hard thing to do. You know, if everybody family has their own life, my daughter just got married. You know, I'm a grandpa. I don't know if everybody knows. She just turned 1 year old already on December 4th.
Oh, wow.
That went by pretty quick.
Yeah, it zooms by.
So, really, I just miss the hell out of my granddaughters. You know, that she's just so much part of my world. You know, and when I got home from the last year a couple weeks ago, my daughter and her husband and the baby picked me up at the airport, so I got to hang out in the back seat with the baby, and we have our own little thing that we do. And
that's cool.
She's a bit of a grandpa's girl too. She's amazing.
That's awesome.
See, I hear that a lot too. Is that's the hardest part. Like, because I haven't done any large scale tours. We always did it in segments. But like last night, Nita Strauss was in town, and I got to sit down and talk with her. And she said that's one of the things that she loved about this tour was the fact that her boyfriend / fiance is her drummer. Yeah. So they get to actually tour together, where normally when she's with Alice, touring with Alice Cooper, like she, you know, comes back from a show and she's like, you know, you feel kind of alone because you're just in there in the bed, but you know, it's too late to call or whatever. And so, you know, she goes, it's just a weird feeling because you're in front of all these people and the center of attention, and then all of a sudden you're all alone. And it's just like a quick change where now she can, you know, as soon as she's off the stage, she's right there next to him. So it's really cool. They're good together. So
doesn't he do a lot of her like
that'll add to her quality of life?
Yeah, he's her manager.
Yeah, that's awesone. Yeah. I love that.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I love that about them.
So Lonnie, cool.
He's a real good dude.
Go ahead and end the call because we got to move on. I'm going to have Matt play us another song, and then we're going to go to break. And then the last segment is Billy and Todd talking about their new movie that's coming out. Like, what was the day after Christmas, y'all?
Just how she moves on the stage.
Anyone?
I'm sorry, Cherokee Creek?
Yes, Cherokee Creek.
I believe it comes out on Christmas Day.
Comes out on Christmas Day, and you can get that on iTunes now, pre-sale, for $9.99 if you're interested. But keep on watching. Lonnie, I'll call you when I'm on my way home, and we'll chit-chat some more. But thank you for calling in. Is there anything else you want to get? You want to give a shout out to anybody? Is there anything else you'd like to add, real quick?
Just all the bands I've toured with over the last 5-6 months. It's been great, and you know I got some things I'm working on right now, and I'm going to be back out here in a couple months with the different things. So yeah, it's all great. You know, I'm loving being home and getting some rest and getting caught up on a lot of personal things that I wasn't able to on the road, so that's what I'm doing now, but I will be back out very, 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 very soon.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks for calling in, Lonnie. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Matt, go ahead and give us what's going to be the next song you're going to play for us.
It's called Wastelands. Again, so I just want you to know that I am writing, happier songs. I'm working on them. Yeah.
Saw the door, laughed in hell and I've been in love. Hear the voices with their hands on my ears, feel the desperation of the water, the tears. It's about getting out of these wastelands. It's about these wastelands. They asked you if you want to go my way, but you didn't have the nerve to say to me, baby, thought you might try to save me. I thought you might be my baby. I walk right through the graves. It's a headstone, a cemetery of graves. I hear a voice through every storm, and it's calling me, begging back for more. It's about getting out of these wastelands. It's about getting out of these wastelands.
Very nice.
Good job, Kat. I really like that. We're going to do a break. We actually just got coffee. Todd is
Thank
the
you.
coffee boy. He's awesome.
Boy, also, yeah.
Yeah.
Billy and Todd are coffee.
You qualify for production assistant now.
Personal assistant,
job as well.
coffee assistant,
Yeah, so am I,
whatever you call
unfortunately.
it. I'm awesome. Well, I mean, that's awesome. I didn't even say I'm awesome. 'Cause I know I'm
You are
She
awesome.
said you made
You
me
are
go
very
get coffee
awesome.
for you.
I'm so awesome for
Todd's
making
more
you go
awesome
get me
because
coffee.
And
he
we
got
went
me
downstairs and bought the good stuff.
I saw that. That's why I was like, oh, wow.
coffee. So you guys had to buy it?
Well, we didn't steal it.
Is that from Ascension?
Oh, I thought that there was a Keurig.
Did y'all go down to Ascension?
There was no Keurig. Ever who said that is a liar.
That would be this
I said
guy
it.
over here. Yeah.
I thought you said there was a Keurig in the lobby, but there's not. We had to go to the juice bar.
Just a ploy to get you to buy us coffee.
Whatever, it's worth it.
Well, 7-Eleven.
thank you.
Yeah, they have.
On behalf of Cherokee Creek,
Yes.
I would like to
Yes.
Yes.
say thank you
So
for this
that-
coffee.
you know what?
Yeah.
And
So now you have
we
to go
have
buy
to
it on
buy-
iTunes.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel
That
obligated.
was a $10 coffee right there.
Is it? Oh my
$10.
gosh.
$9.99 for that. So buy the movie on iTunes and we're
Yeah, absolutely. I
There
would
we
love
go.
to. I
Fair
can't
enough.
wait to watch
That
it.
coffee
Can't wait
We're
to hear
drinking
about
her
it.
coffee as well. So.
That coffee was not $9.99. You liar.
Are you kidding me? It was at least $5.
Yeah, I was
guarantee
gonna
it.
say it's probably $5.99.
But the movie is, and you can
But
buy it
but
now on
my
iTunes.
Tip, my tip included is $9.99.
Yeah, delivery fee.
I have no problem buying
Your
your,
work. That's
your
your
show,
work,
which
right?
I'm
The
not going to be
investment,
watching it
invested
on my iTunes.
I don't need
but
sugar.
eventually,
You're gonna watch it on Amazon when it comes out the 25th.
yes. Exactly. So we're going to go ahead and go on break because our next segment is all about Billy and Todd and Cherokee
Yeah.
Creek.
Hey, and
And
by
I
the
have to
way,
pee.
Woo!
this next video that we're gonna play.
Cherokee Creek. Oh, wait. Kat was saying something.
Yes.
Kat.
Just plugging the next video that we're gonna play.
As in
is
butt plug?
Oh God, Chris, are they
Same but
crystals?
different.
Are they what?
I said, are they crystals? Sorry.
What is this
Do you
video
have
that
healing
we're talking
crystals?
Oh, butt
Are they healing
crystals.
crystals?
They're healing butt plugs.
No, the break that we're taking is junk. Pop rock genocide.
Oh, I also directed that video as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are
So
you taking healing crystals?
you guys enjoy. We'll be right back.
All right.
Listen here, you little shit. This is my one last chance. Don't you fuck it up. I'm sick of eating ramen noodles. Don't you choke. Don't you do it. Now get out there and smile.
And that was our first contestant for the American Pop Rock Show. Let's move to the judges. Randall?
This guy probably has dogs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gonna be my dog.
I don't know what that means, but let's move on. Pauline! That's a standing ovation from Pauline. She just gave you praise hands. And she's still on her meds. Let's move on. Simone, your fate.
Give up. Because you cannot sing. Literally, every note is out of tune. It's complete rubbish. Get off the stage. Leave.
Well, that's showbiz, folks. On to our next contestant for the American Pop Rock Show.
The contract said pop rock. I want pop rock. Pop rock!
I don't see what the fucking big deal is. It all fucking sucks if you ask me. I'm done with this shit.
Hey, you motherfuckers, this is Billy Blair with the band Chunk and in movies. You're listening to Fridays with Kris and Jay. Come on.
Oops. We're back.
Hey, we'll do that again after.
And now we've got caffeine.
Let's get kicked out of somewhere. Caffeine.
Fucking A, man.
How's scissor kick you, Biff?
Somebody
Hopped up on Mountain Dew.
was talking about it. They mentioned coffee. I'm like, coffee. Somebody needs to get some coffee.
Liquid
So I
cocaine.
think our bedtime's usually 6 or 7 a.m.
Oh,
so
God.
You say be there at 11:30 or noon. We're like, oh shit.
Your pup wants some more treats. He's like literally hitting my chair like one. Yeah.
Hey.
He's pawing at you right now?
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, that's also because he wants
he
some
wants
butt
his butt
scratching. Yep.
Don't we all?
Like a good butt scratching.
Butt scratchings.
Yeah, I mean, it never works for me though. I go, look, women in the bar, and they won't do it.
If you sat there and stick your ass to them and shake it a little
I
bit.
tried it. They wouldn't scratch it.
That might work.
Rub it.
You
Yeah.
probably look like a cat.
I get slapped in the face a lot, but that's about it.
Well, they sniff each other's butts, lick each other's butts, so why wouldn't they want a butt rub?
That's how they say hello.
Yeah.
There might be something to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I
think we
prefer the
should
shake
adapt
hand
those
and the look in the eyes
customs.
and how you doing?
Let's go ahead and mosey on over this way and let's talk about Cherokee Creek.
Yeah.
This thing right here.
That's right. Suppliers of coffee.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
support our coffee and buy their pre-sale movie on iTunes for $9.99.
Right now.
That's right.
That's
Limited
right this
time because it goes back
It's
to normal price on Christmas Day.
$9.99.
That's right.
So get it.
There you go.
It's on iTunes.
Yes, sir. iTunes.
All right. So, you guys steal the show.
Oh.
You want to just take over? What's
And
Take
go.
over. I do have,
All right, go ahead.
I do have some questions that I came up with. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
See what I mean by the spotlight being
You
on me
gotta
now?
have some question about this movie.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely, but I want you to kind of
How many
talk about
Cherokees were actually
Cherokee
used in the filming
Creek,
of this?
How long it took you to film it? What inspired you to film it? And what is it about?
Well,
Without giving
let's
us all
start at
the
the
stuff.
beginning here. For years, not years, I guess it was for about a year. I was
When we
seeing-
met,
Yeah, I was like, oh.
we met in the chit out.
So tell us about the hookup between you two.
Oh, that
It
happened
was a
too.
tough
huh?
hookup because Billy would ignore me for like a year. I saw he was doing this movie called Blood Sombrero, and they were looking
Blood
for money.
Sombrero,
Was it like a Indiegogo campaign or something? And I was like, dude, because back then I was like, I want to be a part of every single independent film. So I was trying to get in touch with him, and I'd known his work from the Machete movies, or the first Machete at that point. And I was like, dude, I want to meet this guy. So I would be constantly like sending him messages on Facebook going, hey man, check out my demo reel.
I
We
get
should
this
work
shit all the
together.
time, man.
I would
just
imagine.
fucking.
I would
So-
imagine.
Hold up, wait a second. Keep that thought just for 2 seconds. I'm looking at him. He needs to be in a werewolf movie. He would make a great freaking
Yeah, remember?
werewolf.
He's in a werewolf movie.
Yes.
Now I wanted to be in that one.
We tried to be in a werewolf movie. We didn't get to be the werewolves, unfortunately. though.
Yeah.
I like werewolf movies or a vampire. He's
But
just
that's
Yes.
that's right up. We had that in mind. Remember? We had something like that
We,
in
we,
mind.
we will probably do a werewolf movie at some point,
I'll
but you
help
guys got to
you.
buy this one first.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
help you. I'll
Yeah,
help
yeah.
you.
Help us with this movie,
ADD moment.
and we can make more movies.
Yes.
Who, my ADD?
Look, everybody's ADD. Everybody's ADD.
Everybody, let's do a movie like Lost Boys. Yeah. And let's do a movie like. I like vampires.
Let's do the Lost Boys and werewolves.
Do a squirrel movie. Do a squirrel
them all
movie
in
about werewolves. A squirrel that turns into a werewolf.
I
Squirrel wolf.
interrupted
Squirrel.
because I had that moment.
Okay,
I would've
so we're
forgotten.
ready.
You were
Oh.
saying how you hooked up.
Oh, no, I didn't hook up with him. I tried, and then finally
He
he and I
ignored
both
you.
got cast in this Bigfoot movie, and the Bigfoot movie was called Bigfoot Wars, and I was super excited and stoked because it had C. Thomas Howell and Judd Nelson. I was like, oh man, I'm going to get to meet Billy Blair. He's finally going to have to take my emails
Can't
now because we're
ignore
going to
me
be in
now.
scenes together.
I know. I was just like, oh,
So
I've got him trapped.
we had never spoken, even though I tried to speak to him until we actually got on the set of Bigfoot Wars.
That's right.
So that's how we met.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Did he corner you in your trailer or something?
Oh yeah.
We were
almost.
We were in the
Well,
same
it's
trailer.
that one guy.
We were in the same
So when you say
trailer.
you're trying to talk to him, is that
Like,
like
he was
stalker
cool.
type?
Hi, Billy.
Billy.
But after that,
Sign my machete poster, please.
Cat has something to say. What, Cat?
Well, I pitched to this guy. I was like, dude, I know I tape auditions for actors, and I could help you get in other movies and stuff.
No, he
come
convinced
by.
me. Yeah, because he tapes my auditions.
What
What'd you have to say?
inspired you?
Hold on.
Why did
Cat,
you want to do that?
Cat has her
Why
hand
did I
up.
want to tape his auditions?
No, why did you want to meet
ignoring
him?
us.
Oh,
She's
because
pawing at us.
he was in these machete
And,
movies that
yeah,
I liked,
she's just
and
completely
Hang on.
they were getting ready to do
Yes.
Blood Sombrero, and I just wanted to be in the movie Blood Sombrero because the trailer looked so cool, and that was directed by Jim Stone and Abel Berry. So I thought, man, I want to figure out how to meet him and see if I can get in the inside to get in this movie.
Okay, let's see what Cat had to say now that
Well,
she's
I
been
was
waving
gonna
at
go
us.
back to Cat.
Cat's
but
been waving
He's
at
been
us.
trying to say how they met.
I'm going to tell you how it leads into the Cherokee. How
did y'all meet?
I just told you.
Oh
man.
my
You're going to have to watch it back.
Oh my God.
All right, Cat, what would you like to say?
We have someone in the.
I was explaining it, but you were.
Okay,
in
y'all
your world.
stop. I'm not trying to be rude. One person at a
All I
time,
heard is you were
please.
stalking him. That's all.
Children,
Yes.
boys. Thank you.
It's the caffeine.
Yes, it is. We have someone in the chat box asking Todd and Billy, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you guys on set?
Craziest thing that happened to us on set.
Besides the dead
outside
hookers.
looking in with the, well, craziest thing besides fucking like arguing.
Well, if you ever witnessed the arguments I had with Billy or any other cast members,
Yeah, everybody, like,
there was some
freaked out.
heavy duty love spats. So they were
It's
close
just
to fisticuffs, but no fisticuffs happen.
Yeah.
And now we all love each other and we love the movie.
But that goes with everything, man.
Oh,
Everybody's
right.
gonna
What was
fucking
the
bump
craziest
heads.
thing that happened on the movie?
Yeah, right.
I agree.
You're gonna bump
not
heads.
arguing about something you don't mean. It doesn't mean shit.
Then it's not
to you.
passionate, exactly.
It doesn't fucking mean nothing.
There you go.
Right, if you don't argue, then you don't give a shit about it. So the
Yeah.
arguments always led to bigger, better things, and that's why the movie.
I mean, yeah, believe it or not,
No,
man.
but I think the question was,
I
what
know
is
he
the
wants to know
craziest thing?
He knows what the craziest thing is. The guy who asked that question, I bet you. But anyway, several times throughout the movie, I would vomit because I had the flu for 2 or 3 months, and I would always.
thought it was
So, like, you physically vomited?
I would visit. I would just like. If
This,
we were,
this how passionate
didn't
this guy
mentally
was.
vomit?
The outside coming in, like this guy was passionate by. I mean, somebody that really likes to work, and they're fucking sick. He shows up, Mostly people get sick, they don't want to do any kind of work.
Yeah.
No, he shows up, he goes, man, let's shoot this thing, and we'll be in the car shooting. He's like, stop the car, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's go again. I mean,
That's
fucking
badass.
heck, man.
But it gives
I
you
thought
that nice
was
pale
badass.
complexion too, so you don't need the makeup as
Guy
much.
was, he's all pale looking and shit, but
He's a method actor.
kept
That's what it
going.
is.
That's commitment, man. That's some commitment.
I thought that was
went
cool,
on,
man.
That went on a long time, but I mean, I guess the craziest thing that's attached to movies, we've had a lot of deaths, which sucks. A lot of people were dying during the filming of the movie.
Oh, that's true.
In
Yeah,
our
a couple
families, my
people,
mom was in the ICU with pneumonia, and she was in there for a good 90 days, and I was still having to go to set. I'd have to leave ICU and then go and hope nothing would happen to her just to keep filming because we spent so much money on this thing, and some days were costing me like $4 or $5 grand, and Billy as well. So we were like, well, we have to show up and film this thing no matter what. And luckily, my mom made it through that.
Awesome.
But unfortunately, we did lose some cast members through the process of the movie, which sucked. Not during filming.
Yeah, not
but-
in the
but
process of the
afterwards.
movie.
Yeah, so it's kind of felt like it was cursed. So
Yeah,
that
it's
sucked.
like, that's what I was about to
Dude,
say.
that
It's like
Brian,
that bro.
one of our producers.
Poltergeist. And I'm gonna tell you, like Poltergeist, whenever those people passed away, it brought an air to it. Just brought a natural kind of spookiness to it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And, and of course, you never
It's
want
like
to
a
see
domino effect of
But
just
it-
people dying.
Yeah, and it made that movie.
knock on wood for sure, guys.
Unfortunately, it made that movie just more of a cult kind of classic, I believe. I mean, people
It
talk
makes
about
it exciting.
that.
It gives it mythology,
Everybody likes that
definitely,
shit.
yeah.
Everybody likes to hear freaky shit.
And as sad as that is, somebody dying, I mean, it's just part of life.
Hey, one
But
of
to
our
be attached to the
producers-
movie, I think that's
No, man, this was freaky, man. Our executive producer, who was a huge fan of our work, and it was December 23rd, he had a house fire, and he was a roofer, so he was used to, like, being on the roof. He felt comfortable going on the roof to try to put this fire out himself, and he went up there, and he fell through, and it killed him.
wow.
Oh, my God.
But he was a huge fan of ours. We didn't even know this guy, honestly. When we were doing our Indiegogo campaign, this guy approached me and said, hey, well, you want to meet me at a Chili's? And he wrote a check to help us get started when we were struggling. Like we had no money to keep going, and this guy's like, hey, I'm going to write you this check. I've been watching what you guys are doing on your Indiegogo campaign. I'm watching you on Facebook, and I just love your passion for what you're doing, and I want to be part of this ride with you guys. So he never got to see the final cut of the movie, which sucks, and our hearts go out to his family and everything. And his family came out and supported the movie
His
as
daughter,
well.
yeah, his daughter came out to
That's
our
awesome.
Austin
Oh, that's-
premiere, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And I think she was touched because at the end of the credits, we have
The dedication.
We definitely did a
with his picture
dedication
on
to
it.
him.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nothing will. That was just so awesome to have this guy that didn't know us from anything. He didn't know anything about us, and he coughed up the money to help us go.
Fucking wrote a check.
Yeah, because I mean, you're asking your family, your friends, you're begging everybody you know to try to do something, and you know these people some of these people are even millionaires, and they won't give you $5.
Oh yeah.
And then this guy just came out of nowhere. He's like, dude, you don't have to pitch me on this. I mean, here it is, right here.
Yeah,
and it was amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool when you have people like that.
I will say though, I'll give permission for anything I've worked on or whatever. If I die in the process, feel free to milk it all you want. I don't care.
We're not trying to milk it, you know.
No, I'm just
that's
saying.
cool, though. That's
Me
very
personally, that's my disclaimer. It's like use it for marketing. I don't care. I won't be around to argue it.
Yeah, right.
There
Yeah,
are
at least
people
you're talking
upset
about
though
it,
that
man.
we have tagged him in some of our tags, and there's people who've said you shouldn't tag this man in your post. And I'm like,
people
well,
that do that crap.
Hey, well,
But
you
I'm
know
like,
what?
dude,
When
he's
it's
in the
when
movie
it's
and
when
he
it's their
helped make
show,
it.
well, then when it's your decision, then you can make that decision.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know where we've gotten in this world to where people sit around, even like Sports Center. It's like they sit because it's their voice. It's like, why am I even listening? Why does your voice even matter?
Right.
Were you here throwing up? Were you here having the fisticuff arguments?
That's the thing now. Like
with all due
nowadays.
respect, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who do these people
That's
think
what's
they
nice
are?
about like the digital age, man. Everybody's got a platform, and they want to fucking crash it. They want to throw some
Yeah,
shit
it's
on
good
it.
and bad. It's like it's leveled the playing field with a lot of major stuff, but then it's also leveled it for all the bad elements.
Yeah, you get
too,
all the
so-
fucking shit.
It's
Yeah.
the I would have. Well, you would have done what? Like Ronda Rousey. This guy was talking about. She
Oh,
should have
Ronda,
handled stuff. I'm like, well, you're not fucking Ronda Rousey. You've never fucking been in a fucking cage and beat the fuck out of anybody.
Exactly.
What do you mean? What you would do? Fuck you.
Who is it? Muhammad Ali or somebody
I
said
wish
it's like
somebody
everybody's
would
got a
say
plan
that.
till you get
I wish
punched in the
somebody would
face.
say that. I wish the president would look some of these guys in the face and say, "Fuck you."
Yeah, man.
Who the fuck are you?
You could have
I
somebody
love it.
fucking rain
I
on
love
yeah.
it, man. That's what I'm all about. You know, is these people trying to talk shit about how they would do this and how they would do that and how you should have done this.
Yep.
They haven't been there. I mean,
yeah. What the fuck have you done?
Right. Where's the investment? You know what I mean? It's like if you're going to be invested in it, then you have a say so. If you're not invested in it, I mean, with all due respect, I don't give a shit what
Those
you
are the
have to
people
say.
that are gonna just talk trash.
Yeah,
man.
that's-
It's just the people that don't,
They do.
They got nothing
Right.
in their
They got
lives.
nothing else to do.
Okay, I don't want to talk about everybody else. I want to talk about this movie.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
back to Cherokee Creek and how we met.
So
anyway,
about this movie that everybody's
How
talking
did y'all
trash
meet again? How did y'all
about.
meet again?
let's lighten up the moment.
Fuck you, all you trollers. But anyways,
We're going to go back to talking shit about a movie ourselves. Sorry, but this Bigfoot Wars movie came out, and I was actually hurt because I thought, my God, I'm in this movie with C. Thomas
affected
Howell,
him more
Judd
than-
Nelson,
yeah, yeah.
and Billy Blair. This is going to be like a platform for me to get started as an actor. It's going to be an awesome launching pad for me. And the movie came out, and these guys put no work into this movie whatsoever. I mean, it was just like they didn't give a shit about how it was going to turn out.
They probably had millionaires backing them.
They did. They spent the money on the trailers and all the fun stuff on set. So
Yeah.
they took care of
Yeah,
us
that was
great
it.
on set. We had trailers. We had awesome food. We got paid well.
and
but the movie
DVD cover
is
too.
terrible. Yeah.
DVD cover artwork, great till you fucking pop it
You
in.
know, I
It's
heard
just-
a really good quote from Bruce
Yeah.
Campbell. He talked about this one time. He said, "Any movie that's fun to make sucks."
I've heard it does seem that way because if you look back at every movie that became a hit, like Jaws,
Sylvester Stallone
they
said that
told
too,
they told Steven Spielberg, like, you don't know what you're doing. You're over
Right.
budget. This movie's gonna suck.
I'm gonna have to give you
Same
guys
thing with
some
Star
A&E
Wars.
medicine.
And
Right.
what was the other? I mean, like even Godfather. I think even Godfather, watching the behind the scenes,
yeah.
Of course.
they were attacking, saying Al Pacino's the worst actor ever. We need to get him out of this movie. The director sucks. So if you look back at all the hits that we grew up loving while they were making them, until they
fucking
came
cult
out, people
classics.
said these movies were going to suck.
Exactly.
The studio
They're
was like,
some little
this
child,
movie's
man.
going to
Everybody
suck.
didn't
Again.
understand that fucking movie, and it's a cult classic now.
But that's what, yeah, he talked about that too. Is like the more miserable you are when you make it, it seems to turn out better.
Dude, we were
every time.
fucking miserable.
Oh, fucking miserable, man.
Okay, so
People
you-
watch the movie and they look like these guys are having a great fucking time. They must have just stuck the camera up there and it was a great time. No, it was fucking hard
Probably
every
did.
Then
single
I know
day.
it's going to be a damn
Right.
good film.
Dude, there were moments where me and him like, you want to fucking stop now? We'll stop right now. We're like, no, let's just keep going, man. Fuck it, we're gonna do this. Yeah, it was
Did
that-
you just like drink before you got there?
That would have helped. I mean, we literally had every
We
obstacle
should've.
in the world. The investor guys that we were talking to who were going to give us money, they pulled out like 2 days before. And the cast was constantly pulling out because they're like, oh man, I don't know about doing this stupid Bigfoot movie and there's going to be nudity in it. You know, my wife will divorce me. And we're like, I thought you guys were fucking actors. You know, like
yeah, we had to change the cast.
nobody wanted to be in a movie that had any raunchiness in it with language or any nudity or anything.
And they were aware it was a horror movie, right?
Well, if you see the new horror movies now, a lot of them don't have any nudity at all. Like it's like taboo now to show topless women.
Well, yeah, the mainstream.
We
stuff,
went there where people go, oh, you went there. All right. In this movie, we took it to a place like, oh, fuck.
Anything that was uncomfortable or you thought they're not going to go there, I'm like, fuck yeah, we're going there.
We went there.
Yeah,
awesome. Fucking movie.
That's what got Evil Dead where it was, though. They were pushing the boundaries at the time, so that's
we
a good
pushed
thing.
the boundaries
That's a good way
as
to
much
do
as
it.
we
Yeah.
possibly could push them for the
We had a write up. It was really cool. It was like we give censorship a fuck you.
Oh yeah.
About this movie. Yeah.
That
was pophorror.com that wrote that
It's
review.
needed in movies again.
Huh?
It's needed in music and movies.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, entertainment in general.
Right
yeah.
now, it's just a fuck you to censorship.
Needs some
man.
edge to
We
it.
just-
Yeah.
We need an edge to it. We need to.
Yeah, I'm really getting
offend.
tired of this censorship bullshit.
We need
Everybody's
to
like, "Oh, I'm
offend people
offended."
again.
I don't give a shit if you're offended. Don't
Right.
watch it.
Right.
It's not for you. We didn't make it for you.
Right. Absolutely, man. The and I'm a big constitutionalist. The right to freedom of speech is so I can't offend you.
Fuck yeah,
It's so I can.
But it's gotten to the point if you offend one person, now they want to shut you the fuck down. They're like, "Oh, you offended one person, so we have to shut the whole fucking thing down."
But that's what made it like big, and when censorship came out,
Oh, yeah.
or back in the fucking Beatles, dude, or
Yeah,
Elvis
absolutely.
Presley.
Dude, they tried to
back
shut
in
down
those
the
days.
Beatles,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And Elvis Presley too. You know, with
Absolutely.
his hip moving, they had to like close them in.
NWA.
Yeah, exactly.
NWA had Congress coming after.
That's what makes it great,
Did
man.
everybody check their parking?
Man, if Congress is coming
Mom,
after you
I'm good.
know you're on the right track.
Yeah, you know you've put some stuff out.
There have been some theaters that refuse to show the movie because of the content. There
Oh,
has also
man.
been some VOD platforms which you fucking suck, but I
check it
can't
out.
say your name at this moment. But yeah, they were like, we can't show this kind of shit. But I'm like, dude, the studios do this shit all the time. And when a celebrity says something that's, that shocks people, if a celebrity does it or if a celebrity gets naked, it's like, oh, fuck, this is great. This is art. Because just not too long ago, Wolf of Wall Street was nominated for Oscars. Martin Scorsese film,
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio. These guys were nominated for Oscars for this film. And the whole fucking thing's basically soft porn.
Yep.
And I love the movie. But I mean, we try to do something that's not even nearly as bad as that, and they're like, "Oh fuck y'all were just trying to exploit women." And, we're like, "What are you talking about?"
At least in a lot of horror movies, I find it's more honest. It's like, there it is, versus like trying to, let's make it artsy and put some nice, soft lighting around it. I've always said the difference between porn and like art is just good lighting.
I have a good answer to those people who thought I was trying to exploit women, though, because we're going to exploit the men as well. So you're going to see a little bit.
And again, I get back to how anybody who thinks they can tell you your motive. Ask them what's your favorite color, and they'll probably go, "My favorite color." You don't even know your fucking favorite color, and you're going to tell me what I'm doing as a film. Maybe that's how you receive it. How you receive it is how you receive it.
Good analogy right there.
Don't tell me my intentions
and
all the work that I put into it. I think it's time for people like that want to raise their voice. Why can we not put your voice out there and basically say fuck you?
What are
you going to say?
I wish the celebrities
You
would
think
do
I'm
that.
exploiting women?
They're so fucking apologetic for every little
they're
thing.
afraid.
It's
They're
ridiculous.
afraid.
They're afraid.
They're afraid to come out like
with
that.
them, I'd say, so what? And what now? So if that's what you
The
think,
cool
what now?
The cool thing I thought was when we submitted to our movie to film festivals, because we wanted to go that route. It got what is it? Shut down.
We were trying to get into Sundance,
But it
and
was
I
during-
honestly don't think they even watched the movie.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was during the Me Too movement, that fucking pound Me Too.
It's still going on. It's still going on.
But it got declined by no one else other than females. That wrote the letter to us, like, oh, of course they're gonna fucking say that, man. They got offended. Even if they probably didn't see it, but if they did, it was during that Me Too movement, and it's fucking or Hollywood, of course they're gonna get offended.
But it was obvious that Sundance was all about who people knew, though, because a lot of the people who were getting in there, their husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends had already been in Sundance a million times.
Yeah, everybody's hooking
and they're
up
all
everybody.
like, "Oh, we had such a hard time getting in Sundance. It was so hard." I'm like, "Your husband's movies have been in Sundance plenty of times. So how hard was it?"
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
You don't understand. I had to make like 2 calls.
and they got the guy that actually put the and they got the guy that actually put the festival in their movie. So of course it's gonna help.
Yeah, he's been in some other movies.
Very subtle.
Remember the days of like Metallica? Like Metallica, they were underground. You know, their tapes were passed around all over
back
the United States.
when they started out?
Underground.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I'm thankful for Kris and these types of platforms because it gives a different voice that's not regulated.
Yeah.
Like Border Radio. Remember Border Radio? That was a doctor who was talking about ED putting balls goats into men to help them with ED in Hollywood. Seriously, and like doing surgery.
I believe that.
Doctor.
Yeah.
And so the FTC sanctioned him, and he actually had to go into Mexico because Mexico was not sanctioned, and so he built this 250,000 watt towers, and that's actually where the Carters actually went and performed, and it was Johnny Cash. You could put a can in your house and listen to this radio in Mexico because he was not allowed to talk about it in the United States.
It all started with goat balls.
And there was Johnny Cash listening to June Carter for the first time in his life.
Nice.
And so
history was made there.
Absolutely, man. So if you look, through history, I'm a big history buff. You're going to see, I believe, that if you're offending somebody, kudos to you. That means that kudos to you, man. I hope I'm offending somebody.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to call in, by the way, and ask any questions.
If you'd like to be offended.
We will offend you for sure.
If you want some
if you're anybody to offend right now.
You want some put downs, give us a call
1-800
at
put down.
469-708-8609. Once again.
I want to circle back to the film festival thing, though.
469-708-8609.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes, because I would like to continue your story.
Hey, why don't you tell us more about the
We
film
never finished any of these stories, but we'll try to hit a couple stories.
Wait. You guys met, and then the film
You
is
vomited.
horrible.
Right.
People died.
No,
Yes, people died.
No.
We're
That
summarizing.
was about Cherokee. I'm talking about how they met.
think we
His
got that.
dedication and all that. So then after that, you asked him to.
Well, we kept talking about wanting to make a movie on our own,
Okay.
and I had a relative that lives up in Melissa, Texas, and he kept saying, "Hey, dude, you got all this country out here, and I own a lot of this property, so why don't you just come shoot a horror movie out here?" And I couldn't think of shit to shoot out there. And then all of a sudden, I was getting so pissed off. I was talking with one of my nephews about it, and I was like, dude, I'm so fucking sick of these independent movies I'm working on. They end up coming out, and they just suck. And they're giving us free reign to come out here and shoot in Melissa, Texas, but I can't think of anything. So I just started getting pissed off about that Bigfoot movie. And I was like, holy shit, we need to make a Bigfoot movie, but make it good, because I've watched all these Bigfoot movies, and like 95% of Bigfoot movies, they really suck ass. They're god awful.
Very true.
And I was like, well, what could we do to make this one different? And I got with Billy, and we started discussing it. I discussed it with my wife. We were like, well, I love these raunchy horror comedies. I like Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I love that movie.
That's great, yeah.
And that would be cool to do something like that. And I love The Hangover and American Pie and the raunchiness those movies had. So is there a way that we could take those movies and combine it into a kick-ass Bigfoot movie? And that's where the idea came, to do a bachelor party in the woods. And then, this fucking legendary creature of the woods shows up and crashes the damn thing.
So did you you just basically give us the whole plot of it?
Hell no.
He gave a synopsis.
I give you nothing in the movie, and the trailer doesn't give you shit either. I made sure that the trailers don't give anything. They're little teasers, but it doesn't tell you anything about the movie whatsoever.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't know what.
Yeah, that's what gets me now is like half the plot is in the trailers. You're like, well, I've pretty much seen the movie at this point.
You saw the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I did that on purpose. I wanted to just do like a 60-second teaser, which is up on iTunes right now, the newest cut. And it just lets them know there is a Bigfoot. This is a horror movie, but you don't know jack shit about the comedy or the raunchiness of it.
Is there a teaser on YouTube or anything too?
We actually we have a teaser we're going to show on the show.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, because that's about to come up next. Let me ask you a couple questions so we can go right into that.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, who budgeted the movie?
Who budgeted the movie?
That was the question.
Oh God, we were hoping we were gonna do well with this Indiegogo thing.
Or how did you budget, maybe?
There was a roofer.
How? We
Was it-
budgeted.
what was the question you wanted to ask?
I'll tell you. I'm gonna explain it. So I was telling you guys earlier, the executive producers jumped ship on us and just ghosted us. So I got with Billy and my wife, and I said, dude, if you're willing to pitch in some money, I'll talk with our cast. So what happened was we got the cast to come on as investors as well as ourselves. So most of the people did not get paid on this movie. Everybody invested everything they got. I maxed out my credit cards. We took out
did the
loans.
Kevin Smith
It's basically
route.
the Kevin Smith
that's
route.
what Kevin Smith did.
I went without. We went without a car. I went without a car. I had no car. Went without insurance. And we're just
Ramen noodles.
renting an apartment. Ramen noodles. So for this last 3+ years, I haven't had shit. So everything's about sacrificing for this movie. So it's all my money mainly, and then he got a movie part, and he was able to pay for the strippers, thank God.
Yeah. Luckily, and I got that movie that I was doing at the time is coming out on February. It's Alita Battle Angel, by the way. Go see it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Thank God for that. Thank God for that you could help pay for the strippers.
Yeah, but I was able to help pay for the strippers for the movie.
This is 100%.
Thank you, Alita Battle Angel, for the strippers.
It's financed by the cast. I mean, all the cast, we've all got our asses are riding on this movie. So when we hear people like, hey, man, I'm going to pirate this shit when it comes out, we're like, dude, we busted our ass for you guys for almost 3 years, and not one of us has gotten paid yet.
And let me say something about that. Like, people sit there and talk about, well, you know, they got plenty of money. This is what I'm talking about. You guys don't realize, like, these independent people, bands, movies, all this stuff, they put out a lot of their own freaking money to do this.
Yes.
And usually do not come out ahead at all. And the least you can do, I mean, if you're going to go to Walmart and go buy yourself a new thong or whatever, just go buy the damn movie.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's not hurting you any, and it's going to support them. And then you can't bitch about all these studios doing remakes all the time, because then these guys will be able to make more movies. Yeah. So...
And even if they do pirate, our message is, if you do pirate the movie, you're going to fucking love it. So after you do love it, go on and buy the damn thing. And support these musicians, man. These guys busted their ass in the studio writing songs for this movie. And the songs are on iTunes and these other platforms. They're like $1, $1.50 for a song.
Stop streaming it all on Spotify, because we don't get paid squat for that crap. So go buy the tracks.
Everybody, man.
Just go download the song.
Go buy them. It's not hard, and it's not expensive. So
go on with them.
Okay, guys. So what started the project?
Well,
that's what started the project. We were just basically fed up with a lot of the independent films, and I don't know about him, but I was getting to the final stages of all these studio movies that were huge studio movies. They're like, hey, are you available to work this day? And you're celebrating, you go out with your family and everything, and then they pull the plug on you like 2 days before shooting, and then you lose the movie contract.
Yeah.
So that was it was a hard ride to keep taking that. And I was like, dude, I'm so tired, because actors, what people don't realize is actors have to spend like anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 a year traveling around the United States auditioning for movies.
Yeah.
So actors are constantly
not kidding. Auditioning.
Actors are constantly losing their ass to audition for these movies. It's pretty much a rich man's game to be able to even audition for these movies, because now they're taking tapes a lot of times, but a lot of times they'll say, hey, we want to meet you in person tomorrow, so you'll have to go pay like $1,000 for a flight.
So you got to go over there.
Yeah,
to meet this person for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just a chance.
So how many people did you have on the cast?
Oh gosh!
I'm not talking about the crew, just the cast.
Oh, the cast?
There was no.
He is the crew.
I'm the crew. And
you're a one-man band.
You're looking at the crew.
Oh yeah. Well, luckily the actors. I had done a lot of crew jobs over the years, but I've never done like a crew job on a feature film where I was like, holy shit, I've got to carry this thing all the way through. Yeah. But because we lost our DP, we lost our sound people, we lost everybody. It was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to go buy all this fucking equipment. And now I'm going to be the DP, and I'm going to be one of the actors and everything. So it would literally come down like, hey, Billy, I'm going to hand you this camera, and I want you to hold it just like this, and don't move. Yeah. But we did meet a guy that was an intern who wanted to get in the business. His name was Sheldon, and he wanted to come on and help us. And he's like, dude, I would love to help you on this movie. And we're like, yeah, right, everybody says that. But this kid, he fucking showed up every day, and he helped us. He filmed all of my stuff in the movie. Yeah. And when I was filming other stuff, he would help me with that kind of stuff. But mainly, it was either me and Sheldon, or it was just me by myself with Billy sometimes.
And if I wasn't in the shot, I was doing the sound.
The boom.
The boom.
Yeah.
I've worked
So how many people were in the cast?
You got to do yourself.
Oh God, it wasn't like the main cast was probably like 6 or 7 people, but there was a couple nights where we had to have like 12 people, and that took 6 months to schedule because we could not get those damn 12 people together at the same time.
Hey Billy, speaking of people, Lane's on.
Oh, is she?
Hey, Lane.
Hey.
I don't know, Lane, but hey, is that a chick?
She's a friend of ours.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Let's go back and talk about the film festival for a second.
Okay. Oh yeah. So, what about the film festival?
Yeah, let's do the film. So I was going to tell him. So when we got rejected by Sundance, which I never thought we were going to get into Sundance anyway, or any of these other ones, but I got with Billy and I started telling him. I said, dude, I've done these film festivals before, and we've been in some big film festivals like Tribeca and stuff. And I said, dude, the cast was actually spending like $1,000 per person to fly in for these film festivals. It was like costing like $10,000 for the cast to go to these things. And I was like, why the hell did we do that? Nobody made any money. And then when you get there, when you get to New York, you'd have to bust your ass on the streets handing out flyers to try to get people to come see the movie at the film festival. I was like, these film festivals are making all this money, so why don't we apply that for ourselves here in Dallas?
Yeah.
So we took out some ads, and we went around and handed out flyers, and we were able to get I think it was close to 600 people to 2 screenings in Dallas. And the movie, we were selling these tickets for $15.
Mm-hmm.
I know people complain about the $9.99, but people were paying $15 over the regular price to see a movie, to come see our movie in person at the theater. And we sold almost 600 tickets, which was around close to $10,000, I think.
You said you did that at Angelica?
At the Angelica, yeah.
That was the 300.
And then we designed, we did these T-shirts, and we sold 100 T-shirts. So we grossed over $10,000, $12,000 doing this without doing a film festival.
Doing it yourself. Yeah.
So we got to use that money for marketing.
You know,
so
you know
the
that
money
I can
going
get
into the
people
festival.
that do T-shirts that will like donate T-shirts that you can profit.
Well, these weren't donated. What was the guy's name that did
For
the
your
T-shirts?
movie.
Chris.
Do you know the name of his company? So you can plug it real quick?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
ChrisShirts.com.
I think it's like Llewellyn Print or
Yeah,
something.
he said that they're going to restock them here in a little bit.
Yeah, there's some people
Oh,
that will
Llewellyn
donate
Press?
in
I
order
think
like
I'm-
to basically.
I can't remember.
Huh?
Is it Chris Llewellyn? He's got a beard.
Beard, yeah, that guy with the glasses,
that
yeah.
guy. He
There
did
you go,
our
thank
shirt,
you.
man.
That's Chris Llewellyn.
We're sorry that we're having brain
I say,
farts
yeah, I
right
think
now,
we all
Chris,
know
but,
it.
this dude rocked. He did our shirts, and we had a guy named Alex who did the painting for us. This is actually an oil painting that was converted into a digital
wow,
image.
dude. Y'all ever going to auction that off? The oil
I think
painting?
he's trying to auction it off.
Yeah, he's got the painting over there.
Can't blame him on that one.
It kind of looks like
So here's a question: are y'all going to do any more screenings?
We hope to do some more screenings. I think once this gets out there, the theater people will see this, that it's like a fun movie that they could do midnight showings for.
Yeah,
like
that would
the
be
Rocky
great.
Horror Picture Show, they can have parties with this movie. Like I said, a lot of the theaters were just scared shitless.
What about
because of the
have
movie
you talked to
content.
Texas Theater? They're pretty good about that.
We have not talked to Texas Theater as of yet.
'Cause they
We're
do a
open
lot
to
of
talking to the Texas Theater if they'd like to do some screenings before it comes out on the 25th
Texas
or after.
Theater
drive-in.
We'd love to do the Inwood too. We want to do a midnight screening at the Inwood.
We're going to do the drive-in too.
Drive-in.
The drive-ins, all the drive-ins are scared shitless, man. They're like, oh,
Are they
man,
really?
we can't have people driving by and see someone naked on the screen. We're like, that's why you do a midnight screening, dumbass. You know?
You can go
I'm gonna-
you at 8 o'clock at night and you fucking see
But yeah,
the-
Texas,
midnight
no shit,
screening.
he had regular
even
television.
possibly Alamo might work with you.
Alamo has not wanted to work with us, dude. They
Really?
actually wanted us to pay this outrageous price per seat.
Oh,
and
that's
I think it was
BS.
totaling almost $4,000.
Oh, I gotta talk to
even
you
if
about
someone didn't show up. I mean,
That's crap.
And I was like, dude, we wanted to rent it on a Tuesday night, and they do $5 Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
We go see the top movies every Tuesday night, and there's like 5 people in the theater.
Hey, remind me to tell you about the Alamo Draft House later.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so
I love the Alamo Draft House. So
But I got something
great
to tell you about
I just want them to show our fucking
No,
movie.
it's good. It's good. But I know
I'm going to
somebody-
ask one more question, and then there's a couple more that I will ask after we play a little. Is it your trailer? That I
Yeah.
I don't know which trailer you have. There's so many out
We're
there.
gonna play with
at
your
the
teaser.
moment, so
Yeah.
you can.
I didn't send them the recent one.
There's no.
I just sent.
There's no telling what Billy sent them.
Okay, do you have a recent one you want to send?
It could.
Bigfoot trailer number 2.
Bigfoot trailer number 2. Does it ring
Well,
a
let's
bell?
play that then. I don't know which one it
But
is.
Bigfoot trailer number 2, that's from Cherokee.
The newest trailer is the first trailer on the Facebook page. It comes up.
Well, if you have a link that's on a YouTube video,
That's the one dude. It's an
Either
old
way, it will be promoting this movie. Yeah, you get the idea.
that you want to send a link to.
And then obviously it's on their Facebook page. So if
just
you want to
had
go watch it on their
recent-
Facebook
it's the
page
newest
later,
one
you
that's on
can.
Facebook if I can find it.
The Facebook page, Cherokee
Creek movie.
That's the Facebook
Yeah.
page?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you find the one on Cherokee Creek movie? I mean, it's the
one
first
are we
thing that
gonna
comes up.
This is the one I'm going to ask because we did ask how many people were in the cast.
we already talked
So how was the cast? It was how was the cast
Besides the guy vomiting.
/ crew.
Which was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
we actually had a lot of problems with some of the cast, and I had to fire some of them. So they didn't even make it. One of the strippers that we hired, we spent all this money to cast her face, and we
Like a
rented her
body
a hotel
casting?
room, and she was coming in from San Antonio.
Yeah, like a,
And the day she was supposed to be at the hotel, she wasn't there. And I called her and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" She's like, "I'm sick." I'm like, "I don't give a shit." I mean, like, we're
here's the thing
filming,
in the movie,
so
man.
why are you not
want to be
here?
in a fucking movie? Show up, whether you're sick or
Yeah.
But
you know.
people think if they're sick, that's an excuse. It's not an excuse because you're like, dude, we've already spent $5,000 on this
No.
day.
A lot of people were like that,
and
man. Like,
we're filming no matter what. You know, they don't give a shit if you're sick. So, but you know, she's like, I'm sick. I'll try to get there. I'm like, no, fuck that. You're gone.
Yeah.
So we had to replace her with this girl. The character in the movie, her name's Bambi, and one of our other actors had known of her from like some vegan group or something he was in, and we basically had to cast this girl on the spot, not knowing if she could act or even do anything.
Just a walk on, just straight on.
But she kicks ass in the movie,
show
man.
nudity and all that, and show up a fucking day, bring her. She's hot. All right,
The
come on.
strippers in the movie kick ass.
I'm not above showing my boobs.
She did a great job in the movie, though.
Yeah, it's great.
Did you end up having to redo the cast, or you just kind of fake it?
We had to constantly recast people.
No, I
but
mean like the body casting for the one stripper.
No, we had to alter it the night of, but it worked so good for the movie.
Yeah.
Wait till you see what happens to this girl.
Fucking great, man.
Okay.
Take some out of
Fucking great.
spite, just like here's what you get for being
Yes,
sick.
exactly. This is
Showing
what you get
up.
for screwing us over.
We're on a time thing.
Yeah, people don't get entertainment. There is no sick days. It's like I've actually had to play gigs with food poisoning, a fever,
Yeah,
everything
if you're
else.
not dead, you got to show the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah. Even dead, you make an appearance.
Oh.
What was that movie?
That's why
When they carried
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah,
just even he showed up. Put me on the string.
I want to stick to.
Run me like a marionette on stage.
We're doing it.
Perfect. Yeah, we're good. Kat, can you go ahead and play that trailer or teaser or whatever you want to call
Whip
it?
it out, Kat.
Give them a little snippet.
Teaser.
You did take a look at all that information I sent you and study all those pictures, right?
Well, of course I did.
Good, because there was a shit ton of important information in there, and if you don't know it, you're gonna get us both killed. He's out there. Oh, shit.
This spot is actually the first spot that they ever saw Bigfoot in North America back in like the 1800s, I think.
What's that?
Well, I got a delay, but what I can see, it looks awesome. I love it. Oh, look at Billy
That
running
is-
through the woods. Yeah, I like this special effects. And actually, we're going to get into that
Oh, yeah, the
question
special
right there.
effects.
Yeah, he's got a special effects question for us.
Oh, who has a special effects question for us? You?
Yes, me.
How special are your effects?
But he was the one that actually I have to give him. I said, what questions would you like me to ask? Because I want to give, there might be questions that I might not even think about that you think is more important. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I
Okay,
gave
cool,
him the
cool.
opportunity to give me a handful of questions besides my own. So,
All right, what would you like to know about the special effects?
well, the first thing I wanted to ask, well, what were your obstacles about the movie?
Every day was an obstacle.
Throwing up, deaths.
Waking up.
Money, getting people to show up on time. The weather was definitely bad. It was that winter a few winters back when it was like 10 degrees.
Oh,
And for some reason, it was always colder in the woods. I don't know what it was. It was like if it's 20
the
degrees
trees,
out here,
man.
as soon as you go in the woods, it's like 10 degrees. So that was a huge obstacle. We're still facing obstacles. Everybody says they want to support the underdog and they want this story and crap. It's all bullshit. Nobody cares about the underdog story because we are an underdog story. And every time we try to talk to like news reporters or try to get people interested in our story, they don't want to hear it. And even like a lot of the horror websites, they ignore us because they want you to pay a publicist to contact them. And it's like, dude, what is this whole thing just about money all the time? It feels like you got to pay somebody to tell these people. There's just like all these middlemen. They pay this person, and then that person will tell us to watch it, and then maybe we will watch it, but we're not sure. So that's been an obstacle as well.
Yeah. It's
Well,
a
we're not
racket.
going to make an obstacle for you.
always
So
something.
we're
Yep.
going to support your movie.
That's right.
And even though that I only have like $4 to my name, I'll support your movie. And I'm serious. I mean,
I will
I'm
go
a single
home
mom.
and buy it when I get home.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
iTunes, man, iTunes. And like we said, it will
And
be.
I will get other people to
Hell
buy
yeah.
it.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I will promote it on the Fridays with Kris.
Awesome.
I will promote it on my personal. I've got like 5,000 friends.
That is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely invite those friends to see it that you think that would like it. Because inviting them is really the key to getting people to look at it. Because sometimes if you share stuff, people are like, I'm not looking at that.
Yeah,
but if you
just
give them an
scroll
invite,
past
they'll
it.
actually take the time to look at it sometimes.
I usually obnoxiously tag certain people. So,
Yeah, if you tag people, sometimes that works.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm the person that if you tag me to stuff, I will allow the tag on I mean, and then I will also share it.
If we do good
because
on-
usually when you tag,
good on
people
the
don't see it on your page
video.
unless they're actually looking and scrolling up and down your page. But if you share it, they see the notification that Kristen shared, and sometimes people look or show up in their news feed, which will give it some exposure. But
I'll put
you
it on
know,
my Bane's
I know
page,
like
too,
a lot of
awesome.
people, and it's not all. I mean, I get what you're saying, but there's also a way around that. So let's do that.
We're definitely
workaround.
we're definitely working around that. What we found was there are some independent horror websites out there. One of them is pophorror.com. Another
I've
one has
heard
been
of
fitshorror.com. These guys have a lot of followers, and these guys have been awesome in supporting the film. And like Lyle also, wrote an awesome review about the movie.
Yeah, and Lyle's
So
got pretty good
I'm gonna
exposure,
actually
yeah.
put something on there about like
Hi, Lyle.
just asking people like horror blogs and things like that.
Exactly.
Because I don't know a
Anybody
lot
who
of
wants
that, but
to
I'm gonna
review
put
the
that on
movie.
it. Well, I'm just gonna put like if people know any like really cool horror blogs
Exactly.
for movies and stuff.
Have you guys talked to a Corpse Paint show?
Actually, we're going on there Sunday.
Yeah, they got a good following.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
Tell
Very
Danny
cool.
I said hi.
We will.
So we'll get you out there and get as much exposure to your movie.
Thank you so much. Well, the fans have been amazing. The fans are what we did this for.
Yeah.
Once we saw that we had a fan base, we've almost got 8,500 followers on Facebook.
And I love that.
And we're getting close to getting to 5,000 Instagram followers, which isn't bad. But when we test screened this movie, what I was doing as we were calling these screenings, these were really just test screenings for me and Billy to see what we wanted to do next with the movie.
Yeah.
Whether we wanted to
Kinda
sell
like
out
a
to a
focus
distributor.
group, sorta.
Not sell out to a distributor. You basically give them your movie and you never make a dime. But
Yeah.
what we decided to do after these 800 people had seen the movie, and they were all giving these testimonials after the movie, and we had a documentary film crew there, and everybody was loving the movie, and they've been putting reviews out there. Because of the fans, we decided we would self-distribute the movie, and right now we're listed like in the top 5 bestsellers on iTunes because of the fans.
Nice.
So
That's
we're
a
showing
lot
that
of
we don't
work
have
that
to
we gotta-
have a studio of support,
Yeah.
that it's all about the fans.
And that's-
There you go.
Well,
Fans
let's
to
check
support
this
it.
out. Talking
That's the
about
way it needs to
fans.
be. Yeah.
So I have my friend Brian DePriest. So shout out to Brian.
Right
He's
on.
watching the whole show. He's been
sorry.
watching the whole
He's
show
been
consistently
commenting.
I'm so
and
sorry.
comments. He said, "I'm not a big horror films, but it looks
Lame.
amazing." So Brian, I encourage you to go out there
Thanks,
and buy
man.
the pre-sale and on iTunes. And I know you have an iPhone.
It's got
for
boobs.
$9.99.
If nothing else,
It's got boobs.
I mean,
It's got boobs, it's got gore, and you
Really?
might even
Well,
see a few
he
penis stuff
tries
in
to
there.
try.
You might see a penis in there, but hey, man, there's a lot of tits.
yeah, there's fast forward.
Any penis stuff in there is awesome penis stuff, and it's really funny.
Yeah, high
So-
quality penis.
Brian,
But there's actually a plot.
It's the
Brian-
best penis you'll ever see.
Brian lives in Missouri.
What's that?
He lives in Missouri, and
Oh,
he's a
awesome.
storm chaser. So
Oh, cool.
shout out to
Storm
Brian.
chasing is very cool.
I know.
That's right.
I've been on storm chasing with all his burps and farts, along with chasing.
Hey, we got that in our movie.
That's not. That's not a
So
storm.
I'm going to go ahead and ask the next question, which is, how did the special effects turn out?
The special effects turned out amazing. When I first started trying to interview special effects artists, once again, they were like, "Oh, Bigfoot independent movie. We're not going to take this shit seriously."
Yeah.
They would all like quote me $25,000 to make a Bigfoot suit. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
This is a great story.
That's not going to work out for me.
IKEA rugs.
So what I decided to do, there was this Halloween Bigfoot costume you could buy. I think it was like anywhere from $600 to $1,000. And I was like, I'm going to buy that fucking Bigfoot costume. And then I'm going to go and pitch it to these effects guys if I can find anybody who'll do it, because we have these really raunchy ass gory effects in the movie. So every time we would pitch that as well, they're like, "Dude, you don't need to do that effect in your movie. That people are going to be grossed out, and that's just pushing the envelope too much." And I was
Do these
like,
people
well,
watch
if you-
horror?
I know, and I was like, well, nobody's done some of these
How could you
effects
say
that
that?
we did though. I mean, we do some stuff that has never been done on film before.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if you think that, I definitely don't want you on our fucking movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But we got this guy named Andy Aerosmith. I hope that's how you say your name, brother. And Emma Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
They came on because we originally had hired this other girl, and she actually ghosted us at the beginning. I don't know what happened, but we had paid her, and she just kind of disappeared and didn't give a shit about the project anymore.
Just like everybody
But
else.
Andy and Emma stepped the fuck up on this thing, man. And we didn't have a lot of money for this thing. We were like, we're going to have enough money to maybe pay you guys for 2 days.
Yeah.
So we were going to bring in the Bigfoot, but I said, I've got this suit, so the face sucks ass. So just put all the money into the face. Yep. And he said, well,
I know a lot of women that do the same thing.
Yeah.
Put a lot of money in the face.
So
just
what
put
he
all the
did
money
was,
here.
he said, hey, man, I've got some leftover stuff I've done in other horror movies. So maybe you can write in the script that you could kill somebody this way or that way, and we could reuse that effect in your movie. and then I'll just have to build a couple of new effects for the really gross shit that you want to do. So he did that, but the Bigfoot face it's just fucking phenomenal. They did a great job on that.
Yeah.
But the key to that was we were gonna have to film this guy all in one day. That's all we could do, because it was gonna take like 6 hours to do this makeup, and we only had enough money to do it once.
Yeah.
So the guy showed up at what, like 12 o'clock on a Sunday.
Was it 6 hours application?
It was like 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, okay.
He finally got in it, and I didn't know any of this shit then. And I'm like having to run around the woods during the day and everything. And they finally said, "Hey, dude, you're kind of wasting the effects because you want to do all the badass stuff first."
Yeah.
So now that we have it all done, it's going to start melting off.
So you do all the stunt work first, do the hero work after.
But yeah, by the end of that night, I think it was melted off his face.
Oh, yeah.
But we got all the hero. We were still able to get a lot of the hero stuff in. And I think the guy was on set, 16 plus hours?
Yeah.
He was exhausted, but he never bitched one time.
How tall was he? I'm just curious.
6'5", I believe.
He's a big-
but we
big
made him
dude.
taller in the movie. He's even
nice.
taller than 6'5" in the movie.
Yeah.
So what was the premiere like, and what's next for the...
Oh, man, the premiere was amazing. We sold out the premiere in 5 days, so we were like, holy shit, this thing's got a
The first
huge
one was
fan
like,
base.
was huge. Tickets went like that. It was really cool.
Where did you have the premiere at?
We had it at the Angelica
Angelica.
off over at Mockingbird Station.
Okay.
But we just couldn't believe that it sold out in 5 days. We're like, oh my God, 300 tickets just went just like that.
Yeah, it was really cool, man.
How much was it for
what
per
a good
ticket?
feeling that was.
What was that?
How much was it per ticket?
That was $15 per ticket. And nobody had
And it was a
problem.
300-seater.
Yeah.
So that was awesome that they came out to support it for that much.
Yeah, man.
And we
That's
needed
awesome.
it because another thing that people don't realize, when we're showing this movie in theaters, I guess they think if you make a movie theaters just invite you, it doesn't work that way. We have to pay for the advertising, we have to pay for the marketing, we have to pay for the red carpet, all that stuff, and we have to pay to rent the
I was
theater.
about to say you got to pay for the rooms.
And sometimes these theaters can charge you anywhere from $1,200 to $4,000. So we're just trying to break even on this damn thing sometimes. So that's why the ticket price had to be the $15. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to get rich off this thing or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely talk to Texas
I just
Theater,
think,
though.
yeah, I think you have a passion for it. And of course, money is everybody loves money. I mean, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But
we need it.
you put so much into it, not even knowing what your outcome was going to be. That is inspiring within itself.
You believe in it. That's what's important. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Like in between shooting the film when we had our spats and stuff.
But it creates a huge amount of anxiety. People have no idea.
We saw like the outcomes. Like, man, it's gonna be great. Even though we hate each other right now.
Yeah.
but
we would like literally
we
cuss
want
each
the end
other out
result.
and then call each other up a couple days later and was like, dude, I know we fucking hate each other right now, but the movie is awesome and it's going to be awesome.
Let's just keep going.
And we're an amazing team
Yeah.
together, so we just got to put that shit aside and keep going.
But like you said, it's like making the movie when it's like fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
the
a
more
damn
miserable.
good
That's what I'm
movie.
saying. Hearing all the misery, I know it's going to be good already.
Oh,
I
fuck.
don't- it's-
It was so
But some of the
bad.
cast, the crew, man, we wanted to
And to be
fucking-
honest, I was asking people to do. I was asking people to do. I think everybody thought I was crazy. And probably even my wife. Everybody thought, man, this guy, what the fuck is he doing? Like,
So what's-
there were shots I want to do. Even he thought I was crazy. He's like, why the fuck do you want to do this? Just doesn't make any sense to me. I was like, just do it.
So when I watched the movie, I was like, of course, fucking
Trust the director.
No, it's because everybody, when you're on set with everybody looks like they're either making a piece of shit movie or some work of art. You really don't know what
Yeah.
you're watching on set because it's all in the director's vision.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
he's
look
going to
at
have
Star
to fight
Wars,
to
right?
put that
Oh, yeah.
together.
We're like, what the fuck's this shit?
Yeah. Why am I talking to this little fuzzy thing? This is
So
ridiculous.
what's next for the movie?
Well, we hope it blows up on VOD, and if it does on that, then of
And
course
what's that?
we will try to do more
Video on
screenings
demand.
around the
Okay.
country. And VOD is the digital, VOD is
Video on demand.
Video on demand.
If it blows up, which we hope to God it does, please support the movie, guys. I think you're going to love it. And if you do love it, please go on and give it a review on IMDb or iTunes.
Yes.
Let everybody know about it.
Okay, so I need to ask a couple questions. Do you have a website or is it just a Facebook?
We did Facebook and Instagram. That's where everybody. It's all about
Yeah.
social media these
Okay,
days.
so can
Social
I
media.
have the Facebook? Is it just under Cherokee Creek?
It's Cherokee Creek Movie for Facebook and Cherokee Creek Movie on Instagram.
Okay. Are you on YouTube at all?
We have some stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nothing is blowing up like the Facebook page. This movie seems like our audience seems to be Generation X. We run some ads and it seems like the generation from like, what was it, 35 to 54 just fucking
They
love this
love it.
movie.
Yeah. That's where it's at.
Just tons of people from 34 to 55.
Because we got the
They
best taste in
love
movies.
the movie.
That's all it is.
Because that generation don't get offended.
Brian said,
Yeah.
"Hey, Chris, ask them what's up for the next." the next movie, I guess you're saying? Are you going to do another movie?
We want to make enough money on this that we can finally have a vacation. One of the things we're going to talk about, the anxiety. See, like, I had so many anxiety attacks on this movie, and then it started spilling over to Billy. So if you guys don't know what an anxiety attack is, it feels exactly like a freaking heart attack.
Yeah.
And typically you have to be taken to the hospital,
Your lungs
and they'll
get
have to
tight.
put you on special medications, and they say, well, you're not going to die from it, but it gives you high blood pressure, which you'll have to take blood pressure medicine so you don't freaking stroke out.
Yeah,
I
think
it's
everybody
dangerous.
in this room is taking something for anxiety.
Yeah.
I know I am. So,
Yeah, man.
yeah. So.
We're going to talk about that CBD.
Yeah,
but that's what
Well, I got
looking
some
at entertainers,
CBD. Yeah, I got
so.
some CBD, and it was it's like Skittles. It tastes like Skittles or something.
You might have just bought Skittles.
I'm
But if it
testing
does,
it for my kids.
but if it does good on
Does it say
those
Skittles on the
platforms, then we'll think about doing a
Well,
blue-
there's some stuff about a movie within a movie about a character he plays called Vinny Blaze.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that movie's called Switchblade. So you guys understand what we're talking about once you see the movie. We'd like to do something like a Switchblade maybe next if everything works out.
wait,
with
wait.
this.
Hang on just a second. Brian, I don't know if you saw. Let me know. Well, actually, I'll just go ahead and repeat myself. He's watching it. I think that he's not like focused 100% because he did not respond. But he said that yes, that was hard to text when driving. I guess about the movie. $9.99 on iTunes. That's what I didn't think he heard. So I was going to say, go ahead and support them on that by buying it on iTunes because I know you have an iPhone and you can watch it while you're at a stop or whatever you do. I know that you drive a truck. I don't know if you have like where you sit for an hour and a half and can be watching
While you're
movies.
masturbating in a parking lot.
But anyways, I'm sorry.
We even have masturbating in the movie.
Because we're about to wrap it up because
Everybody can relate.
the show's almost done. So finish what you're saying because I have some. I was going to ask.
I don't
Okay.
remember. Oh, we were talking about anxiety, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The anxiety is making
Basically like saying, hey, I'm going to go sell my house and car, and I'm going to go to Vegas and bet all my money. You
Oh,
know,
they were
it feels
talking
like
about
that.
Yeah, but they were talking about if we're going to do a sequel.
Sequel, yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's not really.
Well, maybe
anything
a
to do
next-
a sequel, but like he was talking about, there's a movie within the movie, and we would like to do that movie.
Okay.
And so well,
Kind of
why
like
don't we just do
Machete
that?
ended up with the Grindhouse stuff.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
So it's just like
we're huge fans of grindhouse
Yeah.
stuff.
So it's
Yeah.
like
And 80s
when you
style
watch the
movies.
movie, you'll see that there's a movie. Our characters are actors
From another movie.
From another movie. So that movie that's in the movie, we like to do that movie.
So you're the
We
dude
like to do that
playing
movie
the
next.
dude that's
Where's the
playing
squirrel?
another dude.
It doesn't like this dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course.
So Cherokee Creek is coming out, and when you say coming out where? On
closet.
December 25th.
On December 25th, it will be on Amazon, Google Play,
Voodoo.
Amazon Prime
and
or
of course iTunes.
Okay.
Okay. But you can pre-sale it for $10.
On iTunes.
And
Right.
after the 25th, how much will it be?
We haven't decided on that price yet, but
$50
it's still going to be
million.
very reasonable. But if you want to save money, get it now on iTunes.
$9.99 on iTunes, folks.
$9.99 right now.
I would imagine that you will save at least $4 or $5 if you get it now.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh gosh! A huge shout out to all the fans of
Oh,
all the websites who continue to support us.
My daughter Ashley Box, she's an artist and she did a lot of our art. She did the
She
second
continues to
poster.
help the graphic that you're seeing
Yeah.
there.
She did
that
the
was
Santa
painted
Claus
by
hat.
Alex, but she put the Santa hat on there.
Yeah.
She continues to do like a little graphic updates and
Yeah.
stuff for us.
So she's very talented. She's a.
I wish
she's a
we had the
little graphic-
poster she did the show, but it's on
I
the
know.
Facebook page.
Yeah, it's on the Facebook.
It's
There's,
awesome, though.
there's a poster number 2, and it's really cool. It's very cartoonish, comic book style, and it's got the Bigfoot attacking.
It's got a Bigfoot
girl.
attacking a girl with a claw across it, and he's running off to save
And
his
he's
own
running.
life.
Yeah, and I'm running off.
And he says coming out of his mouth, "Bros before hoes." and of course, we were censored for that.
Oh, of course.
On social media.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
putting bros before hoes, we were censored, and it was removed off the ad that we
Oh,
had
yeah.
to take. So we had to remove the text. It could not say bros before hoes because it was super offensive to people.
Yeah, all the bros are very mad
I
about
mean, what
that.
happened to free speech? Seriously,
Exactly,
what
right?
in the fuck happened
Especially
to free
social media,
speech?
you know. You would think, you know.
That's why we have to
That's what we have
communicate
social media.
emojis
And I've
now
seen it
because
in
it's the
every
only
single
way.
platform.
Every single platform
Every,
is
I don't care
taking
where
away
you're
free
at.
speech. If you don't agree with the people who are hosting that, they're like, no, if you don't believe what we believe, we're going to take your shit down.
Silence.
All right, y'all. I got free tickets. Free tickets. So is anybody available Saturday, December 6th at 7?
December
Guys
6th?
December
gas-
6th?
Yes.
Yes, I was not.
Yeah,
December 29th.
Let's say December 6th. I was.
No, December. I'm sorry, 29th.
December 29th.
29th.
I mean, are those tickets to the movie?
No, this is for Gas Monkey.
What's going on at Gas Monkey?
I'm just asking if you're available. You tell me yes or no. I asked a question.
What's the date?
I personally am not.
Yeah.
Okay. You?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got tickets to Metal Mayhem Festival. It's a 2-venue tribute festival. This is the ticket that can get you either into Gas Monkey Live or Gas Monkey. You want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, how many do you want?
2.
If you're going to take these, you're going to go, right? Because you're going to support my friend.
Yeah.
Now,
December 29th.
I don't have my shit together today. Sorry. I couldn't remember because me and him talked about so many things. So I don't know if it was for Judas Rising or his Motley Crue tribute band. So, but he will be playing. You want 2 of them?
2 of them, yeah.
What about you guys?
What day is that?
It's Saturday.
Saturday.
This Saturday. Oh, this Saturday?
No, the 29th.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I'm
December
sorry.
29th.
You want to take your daughter? I mean, your
Take
wife
your
on a
dog.
date?
I can't go.
No, I was asking him.
Ew. I would like to go to that, I think.
Do you want 2?
Yeah, I'll take 2.
There you go. Awesome.
Supposedly it's going to have some really good tribute bands. You might want to look into it.
Yeah, that
if
sounds
somebody
fun.
can go ahead and pull up
Thank you.
Gas Monkey for Saturday, December 29th and see who's all playing. Can somebody do
Is
that
that on
real
your
quick?
page? I saw that. I saw that advertised.
Kat, you got that?
Yeah.
All right.
Because Kat's awesome.
That is awesome.
Paul Rogers. You look like Paul Rogers. You ever get that?
He looks like a werewolf.
Paul
He looks like a
Rogers. From a Bad Company.
Paul Rogers.
Bad Company.
Bad Company.
Bad Company. You know Bad Company?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
when I sounds like
Okay, so Kat's got it.
For some reason I went to Roger
Wait.
Waters. I don't know why.
I'm going to say calm.
There you go. Wow, that worked.
right.
So, Metal Mayhem Festival,
Mhm.
Yes.
Judas Priest, Neon Knights, Queen Sriracha.
Is it Queensryche?
No.
Queen Sriracha.
Sriracha? Is it? I don't know. It's
I never even heard of
Queen
them.
SRYCHE.
Queensryche.
It's a Queensryche tribute band.
Yeah, these are all tribute bands. These are not the real bands.
I'm not going to see
Megadeth?
Queen Sriracha.
Megadeth. They're going to be
It's a mariachi band.
Okay, wait a
Doing
second.
Queen.
Calm.
Oh, sorry.
Calm. Here we go. Megadeth.
Megadeth tribute.
Okay, Great White.
Great White
Okay.
tribute.
And then it looks like here Van Halen.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Which is a tribute.
It's supposed to be like one of the, like a really good Van
Yeah.
Halen tribute. Okay.
We also have Walk in the Shadows, Once Bitten, Euthanasia.
Those are actually all the tribute band names.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
From-
Euthanasia is the
okay.
Megadeth tribute.
Okay.
Okay,
Once
good,
Bitten
good.
is the Great White
The,
tribute.
the,
Yeah,
the
okay.
Walk in the Shadows is the Queensryche.
Yeah.
Dreamer Deceiver is the Judas Priest.
Uh-huh.
Walk in the Shadows is the Queen.
Queensryche.
There you
Queensryche.
go. And then Van Halen is Van Halen. So, yeah.
There
Right
you go.
on.
That's December 29th. I've got 2 tickets left, so I'm going to probably go to that show, and I have to find me a date. Who wants to be my date?
Call now to be Chris's date to Metal
Yeah,
Mayhem.
I'm actually on the shopping list to find a boyfriend.
There's a list.
Yeah.
Shopping
Is
list?
there a list of those guys?
There's
to
a
go to?
shop?
There's a list. Find a girl.
I'm on the market. Okay?
Oh. All right.
I'm shopping. for-
Search eBay now for Chris.
Yeah, somebody. I like. Didn't you guys see what my I put a post and said something? Is there any? I asked what everybody's opinion about sexting. Like people just want to talk about sex or having a text message relationship.
I've kind of made a
I'm
career
not
of it.
I'm not about that.
Yeah.
I want you to show up at my damn door
Right.
and ask me out on a date.
Come have sex with me in person like a normal
Exactly.
person.
Yeah.
I don't want Netflix and chill. I don't want a picture of your dick. I'm sorry. That does. It's like.
Delete. Fuck that.
Never mind.
Are you sure?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Because what are you going to do with a picture of a penis? And we'll talk about that on the next show.
Well, if it's
Because
tasteful
Kat
penis like
remembers
in
what I
Cherokee Creek, you could take it and frame it.
Well,
I'm
it up.
sorry. If you're engaged in a
That's right. There's
relationship
amazing
with a
penis in
man
Cherokee.
and you send maybe sexy photos or whatever back and forth and whatever you want to send, that's different in a relationship.
Yeah.
But if I don't know you, I'm not dating you, we have nothing.
And if you're going to do it, at least be
you
creative.
send
Put
them
some
to me?
M&Ms around it.
Yeah, a
You know,
beard.
maybe
No,
like
it's-
in a bowl of like
Stick a
Milky
bookshelf
Ways.
behind
You know
it.
what I
Make
mean?
it look like you're
I'm
more
telling you right now,
intelligent.
googly eyes are the key to everything. You put googly eyes on anything,
If you
people
just-
will like the
Right.
pictures.
Shake 'em,
Yeah.
little eyes go
Put
like
that on
this.
there. Guarantee every woman will be like, you know what? I'll deal with this one.
and if you wanted just to fling those strings attached, you can hit me up.
Because it feels like making love.
I can
Paul
attest
Rogers.
to that. I've had to clean up his mess before. but I got paid to do it.
So I,
It's the only way it's going to get done.
Hey.
so I put a post saying that if there was any websites out there, So somebody said Zeus or something, Zook, and then Bumble.
Zeusk.
And so I went ahead and
Bumble's like for stuck-up women.
I don't know. I just got on Bumble. What?
Bumble?
You got a story for me?
Yeah,
we got a badass story.
Tell the story.
We got to wrap, so make it quick.
Okay,
Cliff
fast forward
notes.
the story?
Wrap it up.
Okay, fast forward. While we're trying to raise money for Cherokee Creek, I get a call from Billy saying he needs a cleanup at his home. The only thing is I have got to go through the back window, break into his house, and clean up. What the cleanup is, he had a girl over the night before, and there was some stuff in the bed. A little chocolate action mixed with blood and some other things. Whoa! In the bed, and there is someone flying into town to be with Billy, and she has to be let into the house. But he can't be there because he's on a movie set somewhere. So this room is got havoc everywhere. He's like, dude, you want $250 to go toward the movie? Go get those nasty, disgusting sheets off the bed and put them in the dirty
Did you have
clothes.
some nasty anal sex?
I would have to say he did.
Todd,
I
you
cleaned
the
it up.
real MVP.
Well, I needed the $250 for the movie, so I took it. And when you go through his back window, you have to dive. It's up really high. You have to take a ladder to get up there, and then you fall through the window. And then I had to get some bags or something so I didn't touch his disgustingness. Wow. But the great thing about this, while we're driving on the way, an Indiegogo contributor calls me and goes, "What are you doing?" I explained to him what I was doing. He said, "Oh my God, I will give you a $1,000 check if you pull over now, and I'll bring it to you." So before I picked up this girl from the airport, I got that $1,000 check as well. So I made $1,250 off of that cleanup.
Yeah.
And this is what it takes
That's a
to
movie scene
finance
right there.
a movie.
That's a movie scene right there.
Fucking story, right? Can't make
Yes.
shit up like that.
And all that shit's in the movie.
All right. So once again,
Literally.
Matt, real fast, is there any upcoming shows that you have coming
I
up?
want to know where you're playing.
Yeah, no, I'm really just kind of like you guys, just getting started. And I've been playing at open mic nights, and I really want to go to L.A. I've been talking to a couple guitar players.
We got to
in
wrap
LA.
this up. Do you have anything
So
coming?
no, I don't. I play at open mic nights.
I know. So where?
I've been playing
Where's
at Six Springs. Six Springs Tavern in Richardson on Tuesday nights.
Perfect. Okay. How can people find you on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook as Matt Ferris. I'm on Instagram as Ferris6469.
Okay.
Coilback. We haven't scheduled anything else. We took the holidays off. We played Vulgarfest a couple months ago. We're going to be recording some new stuff to finish the album. So you can find us on Facebook, just Coilback, Coilback. YouTube. I've got some little vocal covers I've been doing on there lately in case y'all want to hear something different. Past that, Spotify, iTunes, the new album's on there. So feel free to check it out. It's Unmasked Intention.
Okay. And Junk.
Oh, Junk. We're writing music, getting prepped up for 2019.
So nothing the end of the year?
Nothing yet, but I got new lineup and working on new music.
You do have a Facebook, and it's Junk?
Chunk TX, both on Facebook and Instagram, Chunk TX.
Okay, and where can they find your music?
It's on Spotify, iTunes. We got a EP, double soundtrack. 4 songs, and through our label site as well, ZombieShockRecords.com.
Okay. Don't forget to support our local music. We got some really good music scene around here, and Cherokee Creek. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you
really
for having
enjoy
us.
the show. And don't forget that Kristen is on the market for a boyfriend.
By the way,
you must like thick girls, though.
You got a date.
Who?
Brian, he wants to go with you.
Brian, no.
Oh, man.
I can't.
Are you picky?
Got rejected on the air. Damn.
What the hell?
Savage.
Bro, I mean, I'll take him to the show. I love
I'll
Brian.
deal with him,
But yeah,
you're not getting any, dude.
I wanted to strangle Brian.
It ain't happening.
And he lives in Missouri. I
No
need somebody
action.
close by.
Send your penis with googly eyes. Maybe it'll work.
Send your penis. Definitely send some penis
And
pictures now.
that's that.
You got nothing to lose at this
I
point.
love you to death,
I read
Brian.
it.
Anyways, we are out. We're going to go ahead and what are we ending it on?
Have
Heaven Below.
Heaven Below. The song is Higher Than Heaven. You guys enjoy this.
Okay.
Fucking A.
Hey, you guys, it's Patrick from Lita Ford and Heaven Below. You are watching Fridays with Kris. Yeah!